Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Chalfie. I'm trying to bring Delvin in a minute so he can say something foolish. Oh, there he is. We're out here with our special Thanksgiving episode. Um, just about to have fun, kind of cut up, catch up, shit like that. Um, yeah, today's like first day of Thanksgiving break for me, so just been kind of chilling, enjoying the day, but also it's a great day to kind of wrap it up with my homies over here. So I don't know. Let's fuck it. Let's jump in. Let's kind of talk about some shit. I know Delvin just hopped into the stream as well, but fuck it, we're good to go. T, what's new, man? What's good?
Man, my brickwork is second to none. I love that bar. That's one of my bars. I'm like, Jesus Christ. The clips is insane. And we got to give it up and go ahead and just cop to that. Let God sort them out. It's kind of should be the album of the year. And I love GNX. Love GMX. GNX is a real special ass album. But I gotta put some respect on Clips' names. But otherwise, man, ain't really nothing popping, bro. It's real quiet. Like I'm about to head down south, Virginia, because some people be like, it ain't really the South, but I'm like, it was. The capital of the Confederacy was there, so I'm gonna say it's pretty south. So,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna head down south to go do Thanksgiving with my mom and my big sister, my big bro. I am the baby, if you didn't know, now you do. And so that's gonna be kind of dope. But I'm also going to have to bring a good some of Thanksgiving with me. So I got the turkey, the mac and cheese, the dressing, and stuffing for some of y'all who may not know what it is. But I don't stuff the bird, therefore it is dressing.
Yep. It's very specific. Stuffing is in.
It's like it's right there in the name, people.
Yeah.
And I got a couple of pies I got to make. One of them I'm making when I get down there just because it's so touchy-feely. I'm like, I'll wait till I get down south to whip that one up. I'll do that probably day of.
Okay.
But I'm going to head down south Wednesday. I'm going to go get an oil change either tomorrow night or Wednesday morning. That way, you know what I'm saying, that's all tidy and taken care of. And we going to, drive on down south. And I'm very excited to go. I'm very excited to see. I just saw my folks at back in June for our family reunion, but since then, one of the aunts that was at the big table in the front that we was all celebrating got cancer right around my birthday and died of like maybe I don't know 4 weeks back. Yeah, so it can come and go so quick, and because of that, you know what I'm saying, I was just when my mom first said anything about Thanksgiving as a year, I was like, oh yeah, for sure. And then like in between there and there, that happened. So it's just like it's crazy how it goes now, man. So be with your people, love your folk if you can, because it matters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to get on down there and kick it with my folk, and of course, every time I'm down there with my family, almost always, I didn't get to do it at the family reunion, but when I'm at my sister's house, I take all the recording gear, including this microphone, and I record a podcast with my family.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to do that. And if you, I'm saying, if you get down with that, then guess what? We'll be doing one this week and talking probably about Thanksgiving and Wicked. We're going to go see Wicked as a family Saturday. So maybe we're not going. I don't know if I can get that in. Well, maybe we record it Saturday. Yeah, whatever. So,
you know what? We can make this happen. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. I Thanksgiving is one of the ones my mom used to keep to us.
Okay.
And I have carried that tradition on. I don't go to people's cribs for Thanksgiving. I don't have people over Thanksgiving. I do that usually just with my little family. But my little family, as you know, is out in this world now. Yeah. So Xander is not even going to be joining us. My oldest boy ain't even going to be joining us. He no more time off work.
Damn, that's a real thing.
Because
that's a real fucking thing.
But my youngest is with us, and I'm excited about that. And yeah, man, that's what it is to be grown and have grown kids. And how funny is that?
Yeah, that's kind of wild. Like it's like, okay, I guess those, when those moments kind of change, and it's like, oh fuck, you're a whole ass adult now. Like shit, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, I love it though, man. But I'm very, like I said, I'm super excited for it. I just enjoy. I enjoy cooking for Thanksgiving. I got the turkey in the fridge now, brining.
Okay.
So that's going to be hopefully really turn out really well.
What's in your brine?
I just bought a brine off the shelf this year.
Okay.
And I added some brown sugar to it because I didn't see any on the recipe in the ingredients. I was like, it's usually just kosher salt, your various seasonings and aromatics, and some brown sugar, and about 4 cups of water. And then once you bring that to a boil and let it kind of cook through, fill that with about a gallon of cold water. Okay, and you can get a bucket or a bag. It's all kinds of items. I got a bag this year, and press down. So what normally dries out first is getting hit the hardest with the brine.
Yes.
And you let that go. It's 30 to 60 minutes per pound. I got a 19 and a half pound bird. So about 10 hours. Damn. And if my math is math, and if not, you check me, because if I'm wrong, let him brother know. And I'm gonna let that brine and do his thing, and I'll take it out. And tomorrow, I'm probably doing it. Even as I'm at work tomorrow, I'm going to probably start getting my. I probably put the dressing together, and then start putting the mac and cheese together and so forth. Just start getting stuff together. Mac and cheese, relatively simple. It's just I got to just boil the noodles, get them done, and then I got to whip up the bechamel and get the cheese going. Mm-hmm. So easy stuff like that, man. I'm excited. I'm excited, bro. I can't wait. I'm gonna have all this good smelling food behind me, and I'm laughing because I'm like, I get pulled over. Some cop gonna be like, "What's going on in the back here?" I'm like, "It's Thanksgiving, baby. I'm headed down south. I gotta take
you know what's in back? The holidays. So don't fuck with me. Like, I gotta get this turkey in the oven. You want to give me a police escort? But then again, you're about to be a black man in the South.
I'm about to say all of them end up dead and salty. I ain't get to eat my own mac and cheese. No, thank you. I don't know if I'll be salty on the other side, but in theory.
Yeah. in heart. And
plus, then the holiday just be ruling for my whole family. Nobody ever be able to celebrate it again, because like, man. Oh, that's when my pop got popped by one time. So no,
seriously,
we don't want that.
You don't want to be fucking spending it at Denny's. I'm assuming that's Delvin Jr.'s hand kind of waving at us. There's just this random ass hand in there.
Just float in there like, hey, what's going on now? Oh my God. I
know this is sort of your love language too. Like, you could be feeding your family, just like, I know you pour yourself into this. It's methodical. It's not like you go and get a fucking pre-bake this and pre-done that. You're just like, nah, I'm putting this together.
But I need y'all to know, never, ever, ever. It's wildly expensive now. It didn't used to be. Mm-hmm. But if you got a couple of shekels to spend, get that turkey from Popeyes. It's kind of fire.
Is it really?
Yeah, and it's cooked through already. So all you're doing basically is giving it some color.
Okay.
Well, you got to, thaw it out and then and when you put it in the oven, all you got to do is give it some color. But it's well seasoned. It's tasty. Normally not a massive bird, which kind of sucks. Mm-hmm. But it's tasty.
But that might be perfect for me because it's just the 4 of us in the house.
Yeah. So tell you right now that the turkey from Popeyes do be hitting. They got Cajun seasoning be doing the thing. They have injected it lovely, so it's always a moist bird. I got to give it up to them. Respect due.
Is it just brine injection, or is it like breaded too, like the chicken?
No. It's just a roasted bird.
Okay.
And like I said, it's fully cooked when you get it. You just got to thaw it and then, like I said, put it in the oven, give some color on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Damn, I'm kind of into that. I might have to try it. I wish they because they don't sell just like pieces later. Like, oh, let me come through with some.
No, I feel like it's just here during the holidays. That'd be dope. If Popeyes would fry nigga up a turkey, shit all day.
It's a wrap.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, this might be a next year thing because this year, my wife and my daughter have just discovered that food can have spice. So,
your wife, really? Come on, man.
No, there's a distinction between Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. Mexicans do spicy, Puerto Ricans do not. They do more bold flavors. Yeah, okay. But not spice. Whereas Mexicans will be like, yeah, this has a lot of flavor. It's delicious. You know what else is good? Heat.
You know what else I like to do? Sweat.
Right. Seriously. It's like, all right, fine. But that's cool. What else you got going on?
Bro, so it's just chill vibes, man. It's just I've been just, I can say it's weird. It's just me and Vanessa. So it's just taking care of the house, I guess, a little bit. My furnace has been y'all know the furnace been acting up since forever.
Yes.
They came to fix it in the spring, kind of was working, and the other day I was like, it's doing that thing again. Let me hit my mans up. Because this is one where even though my landlord has a what is it called?
Like a handyman?
Yeah, but no, it's a company. It's like he actually has a company that he has to go through, like that he has.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
warranty,
Mhm.
Nah.
like an
Like-
outsourced company that fixes those type of things,
Yeah. So it's like he has signed up for that. So technically, I'm
like
supposed to
like
go.
a service contract. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
So technically, I'm supposed to go through the property agent for things like this.
Uh-huh.
But because they was not trying to fix this the first time, he finally hit me up directly. He was like, "Look, man, I'll be real with you. I don't like them, and when my contract up with them, I'm not renewing with them.
Okay.
But for right now, I'm gonna send somebody to your house to check this dang furnace out." And he got because they had sent like 4 or 5 people,
Yeah.
and none of them fixed it. Either, what they were saying was either too expensive or whatever. They just was not trying to fix it.
Yeah.
And so he ended up just getting one of his people he know because he owned builders already. I think he was trying his hand at a property property management company with this house.
Yeah.
And it is no bueno for him because things don't get handled like he wanted to.
That's kind of fucked up.
Because he had taken care of it the first time, I hit him up directly. I was like, "Hey, I know last time this was a problem. I didn't want to go through the management company and instead of coming to holler at you." He go, "Oh, no worries. I have somebody out here in the next couple of hours." And he did. Dude came out, explained. He goes, "Hey, this is what I think is going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. That furnace was kind of cheaty on the cheapy side of things. Whoever put that in there was probably not trying to spend no real bread initially." And I'm like, "It's kind of new. It got put in while I've been living here." And so, but he go, "It should be fine." And then I came downstairs this morning. It was 63 degrees in my house. And I know you're like 63 degrees ain't too bad, but it's cold outside and it's cold in this house at that point.
So it adds on to it essentially. I know exactly.
Yeah. So I had to holler at my man, be like, "Hey, it's still not working, and I'm about to be out of town here in a little bit. So come holler at me next week." And he was like, "Okay, that's fine." But then he hit me right back. Was like, "Hey, they said they'll come out there tomorrow." And I'm like, "Oh, dope, good look, man." So that'll be happening. Like I said, it's funny to me, like, landlords sometimes have a rap and they have a reputation because sometimes they deserve it. But this particular dude, who in the time he's buying his house and doing this stuff, never once came and showed me love or met me as a tenant.
Yeah, I remember that because I was about to say you were just like, I don't know who the fuck is what. Like shit's happening and it's like a mystery.
Again, I think he was trying to be hands off with this particular development, let this property management company handle business, and he ain't want to know nobody. Yeah. But now it's turned to like, "Oh yeah, hey man, what's good? How you? Oh, I'm straight, man."
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you right. Don't even trip off of it. Yeah. In fact, if I put in requests that seem to be taking a longer time, he'll get in the text because it's like it's a whole thing, and he'll be like, "Hey, my man, it still ain't fixed. What's going on here?" Yeah. And I'm like, "Okay, that's actually pretty dope." Because, like I said, most people don't have to do it. It's up to the property company to do it. He has a contract with them.
Yeah. And that shit's kind of crazy too for you. Like, okay, if my furnace went out, like, it's whatever, because like California varies between like 10 degrees hotter or 10 degrees cooler. Like it's not, I get another blanket or wear a jacket. But you got weather, you have snowy seasons. And if that furnace ain't ready now, man, you about to die.
and that's my whole point. When I noticed it, I was like, let me hit my man's up, get this addressed now. So when winter come, I'm not tripping, or I'm sitting here waiting in a real cold day where pipes is freezing type shit.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make him aware and so forth. And like I said, my man's is on it. I feel like he know what he's doing. I'm not saying we best friends or anything like that there. Yeah. But he's on it and trying to take care of business. And I'm like, cool, man.
Yeah. You got the appropriate business relationship.
Yeah. It's like, and like I said, I got his number. I can hit him up directly. He can hit me up directly, and that's what's up. So, that's man, just lifing. Again, it's what it is to be a grown man.
Yeah. But this has got to be a trip, though. I don't know if I said it in my head or out loud, but like, it's almost like you're having it's like having babies. You have your series of firsts, and now you're almost approaching that again of like your series of firsts. Like, shit, ain't no kids in the house. First Thanksgiving, like not without them, but it's not like you can be like, "Hey kid, I need you to run to the store right quick." It's like, "Oh no, you gotta go to the store," or you gotta go upstairs to wake them up or some shit like that,
So of course that has been. I'm real with you. My fridge stay full. My freezer stay full. The laundry soap goes.
I was about to say laundry must be wild.
My house stay relatively clean. Relatively, I'm saying I should probably wash the dishes more. Vanessa be like, "Come on, wash the dishes." I'm like, "Yeah, what's going on, man?"
But even the dishes too. What you got, like 2 bowls and 2 plates?
Right now, I can tell you right now, it is. Let's see, that's a plate, a big bowl, a cup, a couple other glasses. But yeah, that's about it, right?
Yeah.
And so that's actually kind of like, okay, that kind of works. That's not too bad. And when my kid come through or I slide through to the kid or whatever, like they prescriptions ran out. So I had to go take the kid they drugs the other day.
Yeah.
And they kept not answering their phone. So I finally just went to their dorm and just like, they let me up.
Yeah.
And my kid was like, who let you up? I go to people at the desk. And he's like, they ain't supposed to let you up. I'm like, hey, they let me up. So,
like, do you need this medicine or not? They about to let me up.
I'm a big old 6'3", according to my latest of wellness screening. I always try to say, 6'2", but they was like 6'3". I'm like, that's definitely the shoes, but I'm gonna take it from you, man.
Yeah, well, that's rude. You know what? You don't need to be bragging about that.
I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I'm a big old black man, and there's a slight bit of intimidation to some people, and so they let me up to go take my kid. They
I was about to say that to a short Mexican's face. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's how we end the year. I got you.
Sometimes it be like that, man.
Right, it really is, man. It's always your closest one, just right in the back.
Height short king, baby. Just be the king. Be the king,
man. No, but that's cool though. I mean, it's like what a way to like. I mean, it sounds like a positive. You know, I'm sure there probably are moments of like this shit's too quiet, but like, you know, to know, like I've said this before, like they're out in the world and they're thriving, and it's like, fuck, all right, I did my thing. You know, like that's fantastic.
I don't know what to do with it, man. I just, you know what out of what I have been doing more often is just chilling, not even playing video games or anything, and throwing on a romantic comedy. I love rom-coms, always have. So I just kick back and just, because Vanessa works weird hours, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like Vanessa at work right now as we do this show. And so I'll be just by myself and I'll be like, well, let's watch a little rom-com or watch somebody review a show I love on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
And just kind of vibe out, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, good chill time. How about you, Delvin, man? What's up with you?
No, not much, man. Just working and doing a whole bunch of shit I don't want to do. That's how I usually go. You know.
Now, what is you're kind of like into like a year now. Like I know you had your grandma passing. You're in this new realty job. Like,
it's more
what's life like right now? Last time you told us you didn't have your lady anymore. Like, you're a year later. What's going on?
It's been pretty interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, everything's going okay. Just
how you can be like it's pretty interesting, then not tell us?
No, it's utterly depressing. So let's not. I don't want to depress people with shit that's going on. So you know.
I don't want nothing to be depressing, but you feel me?
No.
All right.
Share what you want to share. Share what you want to share.
Everything's good though.
Okay.
You know, on the bright side of things, I keep buying shit I was supposed to buy.
Yeah, I was hearing on PSVG you got like 18 handhelds.
That's not even what I was talking about. Like I got this pinball machine over here now. This other one, the Star Wars one that I fucking love. It's amazing.
Where'd you get it from?
Facebook Marketplace.
Ooh, how much? Not to be in your pockets, but I just want to know how much you got it for on Facebook Marketplace.
It ended up being $250.
Sure word.
Yeah.
Now is it a full or one of those scale back ones?
Hold on.
It's the 1-up arcade ones.
Okay.
Is it crackish?
Wow. No. It's practically brand new.
Is it crackish?
It was supposed to be $300, but the guy saw it. We thought there was a broken pixel inside of it, and it ended up being a fly.
Like a little gnat?
Yeah. So it's like, because he turned it on, it's like, it works. He was like, this, my girlfriend barely played it. Like, it's a broken pixel now.
I'm gonna side with T. That sounds like crackish activities. Because how did they open it up? How was it open for the fly to get in there if not for bundles within? You know,
I don't know how the fly got in there. It was like one of the great mysteries of life. I ended up getting the fly out. It wasn't hard to get the fly out. You had to unscrew the top of the thing off. Take the top off, remove the glass, and just took it right off. But
okay.
It was like, it's fucking great. I love this thing. It's my relaxation kind of thing.
I guess this leads me into the next question. You have stable electricity yet?
Yeah, man, that's good. That thing is.
I mean, I see like 3 cabinets behind you. You got
after multiple thousands of dollars in repairs. Yes, I have.
Hold up, I'm about to. I don't know if I can't screen. Can I share? Can I screen share? Oh, I can't screen share. Hold on.
Yeah, it's not cheap anymore.
Hold on. I need you to see this.
I'm quite sure.
I want to know. Y'all let me know if y'all can see the screen. Like this one?
Yes, that's the one. That's the exact one.
Do you see how much
Yeah.
it costs on eBay?
Damn.
Yeah, that's why.
1950, and this fool said he got it for. Now, when you said
250.
250, you didn't mean
Yeah.
2,500. You meant
No,
200.
$250. Yeah.
Damn.
And you saying this is not crackish, methish?
Apparently, see, the
Florida
person. I think the guy was moving and he wanted to get rid of it.
He's
And he
like,
was
"Fuck
trying. He was trying to sell it because his girlfriend. I guess his girlfriend wanted it, and then she got it and didn't use it ever. And he was
Okay.
like, "Get rid of this shit." And he was trying to sell it, and nobody was buying it. And
That's
I
a
saw
fucking
it, and I was
score.
like, fuck this. I want this because I always wanted another pinball machine
Yeah.
because the one I got there, I like it a lot, but that was never the one I wanted. I got that one because okay, this is a good substitute for what I wanted.
Yeah.
I always wanted either the Marvel pinball one or
Mm-hmm.
the Star Wars one.
Yeah.
So I saw the Marvel pinball one for like $400 on Facebook Marketplace, and I was messaging the guy like, "Hey man, let me get that."
Mm-hmm.
And he kept like beating around the bush, and I'm like, "Yeah, you come get it." Just like. So I said, "Fuck it, you're not trying to get rid of this thing, man."
Yeah. Whatever.
You not that you. I mean, you don't notice, but it's always fascinating when Devil comes on some deals because you
Yeah.
used to have your GameStop Connect.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I did for quite a while.
Yeah. So it's like, man, I don't have Facebook no more, so I don't know how to work the
Yeah.
magic of Facebook Marketplace with that.
I'll say this because it kind of tying both of you guys together. Like I do not use Facebook, the social media at all.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
But the Facebook Marketplace is a fucking gem because of Delvin's reasons. Like
Yeah, just
some
coming
people
up.
are selling shit, but then all of a sudden it's random and it's like, oh, fucking that. And then I'll message someone and they're like, oh, yeah, it's yours. Because you were talking, T, recently about how, and I actually would like to get your son's input on something else. That he'd be buying cars on fucking Facebook Marketplace. And so then Gavin's getting around. I know it's coming closer and closer. And so
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm about to see what cars are like. And so I had in my head, I was like, shit, do they still make Scions, which is the low level Toyota,
So
right?
yeah.
So then they stopped in like 2017, but I was like, you know, the little sports coupe, the TC, I think is what it
Yeah.
is. Just like it's
Yes.
like a smaller version of like a fucking Camry. So when I looked at like Carvana or a couple other of those like, you know, online sales, I'm talking roughly 8,000 to 12,000. And then when I was on Facebook Marketplace, man, on average, those bitches are about $3,000.
Yeah.
And I was like, and in various conditions though. So I was just like, interesting, you know,
Yeah.
like that makes purchasing a vehicle for him, like his first one, more reasonable,
Yeah.
you know, without putting him in a
purchase. Yeah.
yeah. And so it's just like interesting, like this is fucking crazy because I had never thought of like purchasing one online like that, you know. So maybe as we get closer in this conversation, I might have you know, I might throw some things your kids' way or something like that. Have them do some legwork for me because I'm for real. I think your kid might have a side gig and fucking being like a online broker in these vehicles. You know,
What I need, man, is for Facebook just to get together, and be like, just open a store. Let everybody who not on Facebook get a part of that.
yeah, I would love a separate app.
Yeah.
Just like let me
Yeah,
have a
that is a
Facebook.
good
I would
idea.
love a Facebook Marketplace app. I do not want to have to go in and then all of a sudden I'm like, ooh, this because the first thing I got to see is whatever his fucking gross post is first, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
just give me the marketplace. Give me
Because I
that.
don't need to know that they still mad at Obama.
Yeah.
But if I can buy, like, if I could buy, you know, some
Seriously.
fishing gear,
Yeah.
cool. We can do that part. Let's just keep that
Yeah.
part.
I
Right?
Just
don't
let me
give a
get in there.
fuck. I don't give a fuck if they think like Martians and shit run the White House and all that bullshit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
sell me
I
a
don't want
pinball
to. I don't
machine
want
and
to
shut
see
the fuck up.
your R.I.P. Charlie Kirk shit. Like, oh god, no.
I don't want to see your AI videos of
Barf.
Charlie Kirk being Jesus and shit like that.
Yeah,
Get that
Charlie
fuck
Kirk.
off.
The AI is fucking wild because
Yeah.
it'll be like Charlie Kirk dunking on Kobe, like a video of it with like George W. Bush watching. Like,
Yeah, these white people are
AI is
out of line.
wild right now. Like some of the craziest shit. There was one fucking what was that shit? It was like MLK like having dinner with Putin or something. I was like, the fucking people are just throwing the craziest things out there. The world is broken. The world is fucking broken.
Dude, and it's like I be having friends be sending me like AI stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to be at them like that. Don't send me this bullshit. But also at the same time, like I try to go through and block and keep them motherfucking moving, man. Because then I hate when I get caught on some shit, and I'm like, oh shit, like I'll see like I don't know a black and white. It's like it'll be like a night vision video of a raccoon doing some crazy shit, which is possible. And he'd be like, nah, if you look in the background, that clock never moved. There was AI the whole time.
Yeah,
like,
there's always something. It's like when everyone got caught up on those fucking the rabbits on the trampoline, and it was like, that's crazy. All these rabbits jumped on the trampoline.
That shit was obvious to me. That's when I was like,
but there were so many people that were like, no. And then someone else breaks down the video and goes, you see, you could tell because of this blur motion or that it's actually the same rabbit, whatever. And it's like, that
but
shit
then, like I said, this right after that, like you just seems like it's a couple months past that next generation of what is it, Soros, whatever that shit's
Sora.
called.
Yeah,
Sora.
Yeah, it came through, and they was like, "Oh, this here," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
We are legitimately like 6 weeks away from not knowing what is like gonna indiscernible what's AI and not, because the fucking visuals are super crazy. But I want to get back into these deals. But anyways, that was just a side note.
Sorry.
Okay. So you got your Star Wars. What else did you pick up?
That's the main thing I really picked up. I got somebody for Christmas got me or early Christmas gift. They got me the Xbox Ally.
Damn.
Yeah, like it. Yeah. Because what I do is because
do you have it near you? Like, is it there?
Give me what's I'll grab right now.
Yeah, because I've heard this bitch is like gigantic, like the size of your chest.
No, it's just like, is it not the size of a Steam Deck?
No, I believe it's bigger.
Damn, I need a nigga to get a Steam Deck too. While you can show me some stuff. You side by side. And a Switch too. I want to compare them all.
Right, seriously. I need to see. Could you get fucking Game Boy Advance? I need to get a Game Boy Advance. All those, everyone that's horizontal.
And pull out that Virtual Boy from the attic right quick.
I need to see the TurboGrafx 16.
You know about that Virtual Boy thing, right? I'm gonna give him that $100. I'm gonna buy it. I can't even. How could I not? I had a Virtual Boy when it came out. Yeah,
I really wanted one just for like the set tip piece to just be like.
Okay. So he got the white one.
Okay.
Hold on. How close is your Steam Deck?
Oh, my Steam Deck is.
I want to compare sizes.
I don't technically have a Steam Deck anymore.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll tell you why. Because
no, hold it close. Like put it in front of your chest.
Okay.
I mean, you're waving it around like a fucking magic wand, man. I can't see.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big, man. Yeah, you see, damn, that shit is like just what? Wow.
And it's pretty ugly.
It is an unattractive piece of kit. I agree fully.
It's functional.
But I hear it's comfy, right?
Yeah, it's comfy, but it's ugly as shit. My thing about it is, see, what I do is every like holiday season or around my birthday, I just make a list of shit like you can buy me, because I know people are terrible at buying gifts for me because they just say, oh, he's in the nerd culture and video games, comic books, and they just buy like the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah.
Like
they'd be like, "There's a Sailor Moon statue." You're like, "Why?"
Yeah, like what's the problem with this?
They're like, "Your people like this." You're like,
"Your people."
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it be though.
That's how they do it.
Hey, I saw this nerd thing of Harry Potter. I thought you liked Harry Potter, so I got you. Like, I don't like Harry Potter.
Yeah,
at all. No. Like, I've never watched Harry Potter. I go here. Hey, I know all the nerds and stuff like Avatar, so here's an Avatar thing. Like, I fucking hate Avatar.
Avatar going both ways. The airbender and the blue creatures, both.
I'll be so real with you. I do not fuck with the movies like that, but go see them shits in 3D in the theater while you can.
I don't want to see them.
It is a life-changing event. It is so crazy how well the 3D is, because they shoot them shits in 3D, God.
Yeah.
And so they are made for 3D, and you just like,
it's built for this.
This is
I
different.
absolutely hate that movie.
Same. But again, that second one, I went to go see it at high frame rate 3D, and it was like being in the movie, and that was a wild experience.
That's crazy.
Especially when it was underneath the water, I was like, this feels like I'm swimming, and I don't know if I appreciate it like that.
Yeah, you're like, I'm about to hold my breath.
It's fascinating how that works. That's the only reason I say I am not an Avatar dude, but
Yeah, even with all that, that means I have to sit there for 3 hours and listen to that fucking movie and hear James Cameron's masturbatory celebration of this technical marvel. Like, nah, I'm good. I don't need that. Need that in my life.
Yeah, like no thanks, no thanks.
No, thank you.
All right, so you got the handheld. What are you
Yeah.
like? What are you doing with it? What are you playing?
Um, one thing I will say about it is this: when I first got it, I gave my son to try to set it up, and what he was doing was he got it all set up for me, and as soon as I tried to try it, you know how like you because it's a Windows tablet essentially, like you got to put in your PIN number. So I clicked the button to put in my PIN number, and it doesn't let me put in the PIN. It like won't bring up the number to put in the PIN. Like, this isn't good. So we had to end up like getting a separate keyboard and plugging it in to make that work.
Damn, that's fucked up.
It was so weird. Haven't had that problem since, but yeah, that was a like jarring thing.
Now the keyboard comes up, or
yeah, it comes up automatically.
Okay, that's weird. But you know what? I used to have that issue a lot, even though I like different devices or whatever, but still yet very similar. I always had issues with the virtual keyboard popping up when I had my Steam Deck. It just because it's like a button function. You just like click, click, and it's supposed to pop up, and it would not. Or the reverse, I could get it to pop up, and then when I wanted to close it, it just was stuck.
Just wouldn't close. Yeah,
yeah.
I've had that
So
before.
I had it on both ends, and I was like, man, it's fucking. That's why I was like, I enjoyed the Steam Deck, and I was building a decent library of games, but the technical aspect of it, I was like, this is too much work. Like, this is way more than that's why I love consoles, because I'm just like in
plug and play.
Yeah.
I want to get, we know whatever version of what is it called? The software they use, the overlay they use to get Windows games to work on Steam. Prototype, whatever that shit's called.
Yeah.
So how have you played some Steam games on this? How does it work?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I played a couple Steam games. Well, they're both Xbox Steam games, but I own the games already, so I just like, hey. And the cool thing I liked about it so far is when what you didn't do with the Steam Deck. So I appreciate the Xbox Ally did this. I played South of Midnight, and as soon as I booted up South of Midnight, it was like, would you like to optimize this game for your computer? I'm like, yes, I would. I clicked the button, and it automatically ran fine.
Nice.
Damn, nice.
It ran good. Didn't have to do no adjustments, nothing like that to it, and it was good. You know, Delvin came in and adjusted something like, oh, it'll look better if you do this and that. But for the most part, if people don't want to adjust it, it pretty much did it for you. And then I played that, had a good time doing that. Then after that, I played Indiana Jones. And it looks great. It looked great. Nice. It played great. I didn't have to adjust anything. Like, oh, this just feels like a handheld. It came out like it just like feels like a handheld. It's still cumbersome a little bit. Like it's you know, you have to get used to like switching from Steam to Xbox, and you know, hit the Xbox button, it brings up Steam, hit Steam button, it brings up Xbox. You know, it's still trying to figure out how it works in whole. But overall, the experience of me actually playing it has been pretty good.
Dig.
Better than I expected. It seems like it's very optimized for things, which I like.
That's cool.
And I know usually with the Steam Deck, sometimes you have to figure out things, fidget with it a little bit, like, this isn't playing right.
Yeah, you got to turn this up and turn that down. And that's why I said, like, as much as I enjoyed using it, it just, that technical aspect, I was just like, I don't have time for this. Because then I would end up making shit worse as well, where then I was like, oh, I wasn't supposed to touch that. Now it's broken.
Thus far, I haven't had to do that.
Okay.
I just kind of just turned on the game and it worked.
Damn, that's cool.
With the first 3 games I played, so like, it just works.
Yeah,
so
I mean that's good to hear that it just works. Like that's so ideal.
So maybe I don't know if it's the Ally doing its thing, or maybe those games got patched and they're optimized for these systems already.
Yeah.
But
or both.
But
I mean, the reality of it is these games are made for Windows, and that's a Windows device. It makes perfect sense. It's called Proton. That's what the layer is called on the Steam Deck, and when it comes over the upcoming Steam Cube, whatever the hell they call that bitch, Steam box. Well, no, the box has a specific name. It is a Steam machine, but it's called it's not called the GameCube, but people be like, it is called something.
I thought it was just called Steam Machine.
No, see the VR one is the Steam Frame.
That's a terrible name.
And then the box, like I said, it's like called like the GameCube or some shit. I'm not even joking. Let me see if I can find you the name of it.
Steam. What is it called?
Here. No, I don't want to read. I don't want you to.
No, they're just telling me prices of it,
which don't exist yet. But everybody seems to come to terms that it's not gonna be cheap.
Yeah, I figured it would be like price of a Steam just a regular handheld probably.
Yeah.
Starting price at least. Like from $400 to $600 average price. Probably like 600.
Yeah, and they seem to be of the ideal that it's gonna be. They think it'll be more in line with a PC of a similar ilk.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, you should definitely be charging console prices for this because if you're trying to give me the console experience.
I figured that there'll be two models. I said it for like the $600 model for everybody who just wants like the basic model, and there'll be a super expensive model that's like $1,200, $1,300 that you can kind of get.
Yeah, all the bells and whistles and
because all you really have to do is just kind of, honestly speaking, just put a Steam Deck in a fucking box.
Yeah.
And just sell that really. For the entry level part of it, at least. Like, hey, here's the Steam Deck in a box.
Yeah.
Buy it.
All right. Upon double check, I believe Delvin is absolutely correct. And he just called a Square a Steam machine. So it's a Steam Deck, the new Steam controller, the Steam frame, which is your VR, and the Steam machine is your cube that they already announced. And like, somebody gonna make it look like a companion cube.
Yeah.
So.
I think Donnie was dead set, even with handle and all, making it look like a GameCube. He said he's gonna get all the plates to change it.
Yeah, you can get face plates for it, so that's an exciting aspect of it. You know, just get the face plates and hook it up, make it look all nice and fancy.
They're just like magnetic, like
just click it right on.
Either y'all gonna cop this? Is that something y'all like? Oh, I'd buy that.
No, it's the same situation for me. Like, I think it would be really cool to have, but at the same time, I learned with the Steam Deck, it's not for me.
Okay.
Like, it's not me shitting on it. Just like
no. It does not sound like you talking greasy about it. I just want to see what I'm saying. I just it don't really holler at your man right. Like right now, it don't. We'll see what in due course. And like I said, once I know they'll figure it out and things will look great on it. But I'm just like, it's about as powerful as a PlayStation Pro. I don't got one of those either.
Yeah.
So.
And PlayStation Pro though too is also one of those where I'm like consistently hearing about how, you know what's good? Just the base. Like the Pro seems to always have some fucking weird hiccup in it. And I'm like, damn. So I thought about it too.
Years ago about the PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 transition. Mm-hmm. And I think it reigns true to this day. More and more, I don't see the need to upgrade your system as much as we once have.
Yeah.
Because it's essentially to diminishing results.
Yeah. Like 2 to 3, that shit was a big jump.
Yes.
I think 3, even though it was like it had all its issues, the transition within that generation from like the first PS3 games to the last ones, they were pushing the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Once we hit the 4, it was like, there's not much happen. It's like fine detail shit.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like, it's not just that much of like, whereas like the first, or like Grand Theft Auto 3 to 4, you know, or even 5 is like, they're not the same type of characters, but it's like smaller aspects, you know? So I totally agree with you. And that's where I haven't been like super hungry to get like a Pro as much as I'd be like, oh yeah, that shit would be cool. It's like, nah, I don't see enough of it now to be like, I need this.
I'll just put it this way. And this is something that I often think about. Mm-hmm. GTA 5 is the PS3 game.
Yeah.
360 in my mind, but I hear you.
Yeah. just think about that.
Yeah.
GTA 5 is a PS3 game that's jumped 2 consoles. It's like, all right, it looks better, but it's still the same. It ran on PS3.
Yeah.
The Last of Us, PS3 game. Like, you know,
a
lot of those games that came out, you know, they came out on PS3 and they still kind of look a little bit better on PS4.
Yeah.
It do say a lot about maybe how I know we don't normally do games this deep on this show. What got us
Yeah.
talking?
I don't remember. I think it's all the controllers and shit.
But it's been interesting to watch Sony here in PlayStation 5 territory. Instead of making a lot of new games, just go back and re-release a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, what's going on with y'all over there? I'm saying that y'all not. I mean, and like I said, when they pop off, it do pop off because, like I said, I'm when we get there, we're talking about Yote, but it's been real. I don't know, seemingly quiet in the they seem to 2026 is like the year they about to really finally hit business.
Mm-hmm.
But that's 5 years. Yeah, 5 years deep.
Yeah.
That's
There
wild.
isn't, no, I agree with you. There isn't enough that's been just like, but I think that's gaming in general. I mean, it's like, is Nintendo banging, or are we just getting a lot of retreads? We're still getting a lot of retreads. I don't feel like there's enough new out there. Like
I feel like on the Switch, it was basically new one this month, remake this month, remake this. They boom, 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 back and forth like that for a stretch. And maybe that's what Sony's doing, and I'm just the newer games haven't been speaking to me, and I just think because I never wanted to play Returnal, it was not for me, and therefore the new game, the Returnal, it's not a sequel, but follow up.
Yeah,
with Raoul Coley, it also doesn't speak to me because I just like that's just not my kind of game. So,
but and I was gonna say too is I think it's my point with like bringing Nintendo into the conversation is like I think it's just the landscape. Like we're not getting a lot of new. Like
I think honestly, Nintendo's the only one that's actually giving us new stuff. It may be with their established franchises, but they give us a lot of new games. Like like we're getting a new Metroid game this year. In a couple weeks in the same year, we had a new Donkey Kong game, and we got a new Zelda game this year. Essentially,
got a new Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. They're constantly giving us new stuff
in their established franchises. You are right,
I think that's the difference to the point I'm making though is that like so if you're not a kart person or a Zelda person or a Donkey Kong person, you're out of luck. And
but
it's like
then you're probably not a Nintendo person.
but I mean like but that goes to the other aspect I was trying to the point I was trying to make is like it's a Fortnite world, it's a Call of Duty world. It's just keeping these franchises going. Like I'm glad Nintendo is trying to breathe life and freshness into these other, IPs. But this, on the opposite end, it's like we're just getting a lot of the same, and it's like there's not a lot of new that's even bringing me to the table where I'm like, fuck, I gotta play that. I'm like, yeah, that's really a lot like the other one.
It's a very we got real Hollywood in the realm of video games, in that you know what I'm saying, we are like just hit it with the established franchise because new stuff may not and sometimes does not take off like the OGs do. So if I can just basically slide you a cart and I know you'll spend that $80 because guess what, I spent the 80. I bought that bit. I bought the physical, so I did spend that 80. Then they are like, there you go, and so I'm with you on that. I hear you and I see you and I respect it.
Yeah.
I just it's just a wild time to be a fan of gaming. But then, like I said, it's also like I always end up finding something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And right now,
I mean, the stuff is out there.
Yeah, I am so deeply in love with Yote, but I also love Tsushima.
Yeah.
So it's just that's my shit. That's what I'll be eating on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something like that. So can't call it, man.
No, I feel you. You definitely. All right, I'm gonna jump into my biz. I mean, even though it's kind of been, hold on, wife is texting me. Even though like it feels like rather short since the last time we recorded, it was like, damn, I don't think much has happened, but there have been some big pieces. I did have tickets to go to Camp Flogna. And we were supposed to go last weekend, but then it got rain delayed.
Yeah.
And so one thing I want people to understand too is that like, it wasn't the wildest, heaviest rain, but like Southern California isn't built for the rain. Yeah. So it's essentially a desert, right? And what happens in the desert when it rains? Flash floods. Like water cannot absorb into the ground fast enough.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of rain causes a lot of problems. Like our structures just aren't there. So it's like that was like a big thing, and I saw a lot of people just being like, "Oh, look at this is whack." Like, it wasn't raining that bad, it wasn't this and that, but it's like, seeing videos of Dodger Stadium, and it's like fucking like 2 inches of water on the ground, even though it was like at some points heavy drizzle. It's like
Yeah,
it's enough to be like, yeah, people shouldn't really be outside. You know, all you need is someone to fucking slip and crack their head open, and it's like there will never be another flog gnaw because
yeah.
there's your lawsuit. Like some things you just got to be like super careful on. But I ended up getting a refund on my tickets because as much as I was like super interested in going, this year's lineup really had because you buy your tickets before you know who's going to be there,
Yeah.
and you kind of run the risk. And it's not like I thought it was like, oh, this is a fucking whack one. It just wasn't like the big banger year that I wanted it to be. Like I really wanted to see Childish Gambino. Um, Really wanted to see Zach Fox, which I caught a bit of his stream, and he had the barbecue booty shaking jamboree or whatever he called it. That shit was the fucking best. So at least I was able to catch the stream on some of these things. But knowing too, it was like the weather had already turned. It was going to be like miserably cold. I was like, nah, this is not going to be fun. You know?
What's miserably cold in LA?
Oh, for us, 68.
That is not miserably cold.
I mean, it is.
That
No, but
is-
I think
That is
honestly,
literally what the temperature some people have their AC at.
no, I'm fine with that in my house. I'm not fine with it outside. No, but I think it honestly maybe was like 62, 65. So it wasn't like freezing, but then again, it's just like,
If you used to 80 or 90 or whatever, then yeah,
Yeah.
it is. So it's cool.
Yeah.
I get that.
Nah,
I just always like people. I like
68
people
degrees
out.
right
Yeah.
now out here.
and then it starts to get real moist out. Like it's like all foggy and shit.
I don't like
and
that
it's like,
word.
that shit is like
I
fun.
love that word. Whenever people hate on
Moist.
moist, fuck with it. The
It don't
long
bother
end
me
is
at all.
Yeah.
Moist.
Nah. People who don't like moist, that's people who just like to be weird for no reason.
Damn.
That's people who say pause.
Yeah, that's just hopping on fucking early internet trends and shit. Anyways,
You gotta
so
say
I
pause
sold off
sometime.
my ticket, but then the other thing was there's this artist Xavier So Based who is like my son's like
I know.
favorite
Yeah.
artist, like favorite. And so when the date got shifted, I was like, fuck. He
What's
wants
his
to
name?
go to Xavier So Based. It's like one word.
Yeah.
And so he was like I said, this is his favorite artist, like super, super favorite artist. And I was like, oh, I'm fucked because I already had tickets to this show. And when it's at the Fonda Theater, which is like my favorite theater to go to. So I was like, shit, how am I gonna make this work? Because at one point I was like,
This little
if he
nigga
can
like
get a
he's 12.
oh yeah, he does. But it's for fucking like 12-year-olds, man. This is like young people's music. But I was like, I have the option of maybe giving a friend a ticket and a friend can drive them up. Or if he can't get one of his driving friends to take him, then I might give another friend a ticket and pay for the Uber to take them and bring them back. Like I was trying to think of options, trying to basically make this work in some form or fashion. Once I saw artists dropping off the lineup for Flogna and whatnot, I was like, you know what? I think, and it was also still potentially supposed to rain on Saturday, like
Yeah.
just a few days ago. I was like, I think everything is just telling me, and the fact that I could get a full refund, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna take it. And so, because I didn't want him to miss out. This is one of those things. And he said too, he wanted, we were gonna go, because then we go to the show, we talk about it, we get chopped cheeses, we have a good time. And I got no regrets. Like one, getting to hang out with Gavin, kind of talk about the show and stuff like that was always fun. These fucking kids, man, from the beginning to the end, they were on fire. Like no lull in the show. Like they came to have a good time. No dickheadish shit. No one trying to fight. It was just a party from beginning to end. So they just like the energy in the room was right. Like music was going off, and Xavier is not a favorite artist for me or anything like that. He's just, but it's one of those that's like going to his live shows is fun, but like you wouldn't really catch me like listening to his music. But that shit was fucking going off. So I had like the most amazing time. Like that shit was the best. And like I said, I had no regrets on like missing Flogna. I caught what I caught on the stream and I was happy with that. So that was like a big aspect. And then on the other end, um, Lucy's, school year's going, she's doing her cheerleading, and she had a cheer competition just a couple of weeks ago. So got to see her do her thing, and her cheer team has come a long way. Like they were pretty fucking tight. Like their moves were on point. Just seeing them kind of have their moments. Now the downside is a lot of competitions they were supposed to do. They're just having like a weird year. A lot of the competitions got canceled. There's some like political drama going on at the school where now they're basically like not cheering at any of the like gym games, like if basketball shit like that. Like if it's outside like on the soccer field, then I think they can do those. I was fucking weird. But I guess it was maybe, I think my wife said that there might have been some type of like complaint of some sort, so now it's like an investigation or whatever. But so
Damn.
it's one of those things where it's like I don't, again, and I think I say this pretty much every podcast, like adults and parents really fuck everything up.
Yes.
Like these kids are so limited because somebody complained. Like they don't get to do a lot of things because someone feels X isn't right and it should be Y. And it's like for you it is, not for everybody, just for you. But now everybody can't. Or these kids aren't allowed. And it's like that fucking sucks, man.
Yeah.
But
Adults suck.
yeah, no, adults are really the fucking worst people in the world. So
This is true.
so now she's just limited on like the stuff she can do. It's just like, damn, man, especially fucking spend a good amount of money on these cheer outfits. I'm like, man, you about to wear it 3 times? I'm pissed,
Yeah, that's fucking money gone.
right? Exactly. I'm like, let me hit up Facebook Marketplace real quick. Let me see, let me see who wants to buy one of these outfits. I don't know, because it's a pretty penny, but Lucy's into it though. She does enjoy it a lot. It's an outlet for her. She likes the camaraderie. She likes the choreography, like all the pieces. So it's like it's fucking perfect. And then
It's funny you should mention that because I was reading. I want to ask you about this. You're here now. I can ask you because you know about this type of stuff now.
Mhm.
I was listening to a podcast
Mhm.
and they was talking about how these tech billionaires have been buying out like the little league companies and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like little league, the little football leagues and stuff like the chili things.
Mhm.
And I think they said this happened in California, where they're stopping the parents from recording the performances because they want the parents
to buy the
to.
DVD.
Yep, and
Yeah.
the app. They have an app for it now.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that where you will be limited, and they'll come. I don't know if it was like this at one of my daughter's things, but I remember a parent talking to me about how they're not allowed to record. So someone will like
Yes,
come to you, talk to you, block you, and then they'll be like, "But you can buy the recording from the link." So they'll
that is
really stop you
wild.
from it, and it's like that's crazy. So it's like, wait a minute, I got to pay to be in this competition or this activity, and I don't get the privilege of like videoing my son or daughter. I mean, let's talk little league, like. How many times does your child get to bat? Maybe 2 times, 3 times, as they go through
If
the
you're
whole
lucky, yeah.
rotation. If they're lucky, I mean, you could theoretically say you can go through the roster every inning, but the reality is probably not, you know.
Yeah.
And then so when my kid gets up, what do I want to do? I want to take a picture. I want to record that fucking 4 seconds, 5 seconds that they're up there. And so that is really sucky. But then again, I want to bring this back to the other thing that I said earlier. A lot of this has to do with parents being fucking idiots as well, and recording kids that aren't theirs, um, posting shit. Then you make a TikTok about a kid falling on the ground, and it's like, oh, I'm doing this for to go viral, and it's like, yeah, but that's my kid. That's not your kid. What the fuck are you doing? So it's
Let me
just
go viral off my kid.
Being shitty, take a picture of some kid like, look, that kid's not the same age, he ain't 12 or whatever. They're trying
right.
to be haters like
Yeah.
that. I'm with you. I hear
Yeah.
you.
So it's not so like black and white tech people doing it. Some places are like, listen, we want you to go through us because I don't know, your fucking creepy uncle's here. Like isn't supposed to be around kids, so we don't want them videoing. But you can buy our video. You get everybody. It's going to be better production.
If
It's a real
they
like
bake that into the cost of the whole thing,
makes sense.
sure thing. But if you trying to tell me I got to pay extra, it's not. No, that's not the vibe.
That's what I've been hearing from the podcast.
Yeah.
Listen, they got to pay extra. It's a whole separate cost.
Yeah. No, I'll say majority of the time it's a separate cost. Majority of the time.
I'm saying that you got to put that. You got to just add. Give me a fee. Collect that on there. And be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. No, honestly. So I don't know. Shit is weird, And then let's see. Something that was kind of new for us this year too was Gavin has been going to parties. So it's kind of just like he's kind of feeling out life, and that's kind of going into like T's world where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna see if you can make it, see if you can hang. Sometimes we do have to have the conversation where I'm like, I don't think you're built for that neighborhood, so you just got to be prepared. Like,
that is a real conversation you need to have with kids.
But you got to go to a place where you pay attention, you're cool with people, don't act wild, don't be disrespectful. And one thing I tell both my kids this is just like, if it's weird, you fucking go. Like, don't wait for your friends, don't wait for so and so. Just be like, hey, I'll be outside or I'll be around the corner. I'm gonna be at the fucking McDonald's right quick. Like, you never want to be in a place where you're just that extra 3 seconds that you wanted to stay can really be life changing. Just if your gut tells you, sometimes you got to go with your instinct. You might miss out. You might be like, that was a fuck up. I should have hung around. It ended up, being fun. But sometimes shit's weird, and it's like, I just fucking go. So I took Gavin to a ton of different parties, dropped him off, or friends came and picked him up and hung out. But each one, he always came back, had a good time. He would critique them because he would just be like, bro, that fucking party sucked. We just sat on the sofa, looked at each other. Or other ones where he's like, this shit was crazy. It was like kids they had to shut down the party because there were kids on the roof. Like, so he's really had this variety, but it's giving him a taste of like what he likes. And that's kind of cool, And then also you go through with friends because he's gone with different groups and he's like, I don't like to go with so-and-so. That guy sucks. Like, he only wants to be there for a few minutes, or the other one wants to stay too long. And it's like,
I need my Goldilocks homie. Yeah,
right.
Just right, the
just right is hard. It's hard. So and then you just tell stories because then you talk to him later, and he's like, when you went to parties, was it like this or was it like that? And it's like, man, because I told him like, I've never really been like a going to parties person. 9 times out of 10, they're pretty whack. So there's a lot of sitting around type of thing. Yeah. I'd rather go to like events and shit, and then also, like, I don't like, some people go to parties to really get like super fucked up and get high, get drunk and do dumb shit. Whereas like, I'll have drinks for sure, but I'm not one to really like be like out of my head. And so then it says like, I end up just like babysitting people. And I'm like, this is dumb. Yeah, I'm like, what we could have done? We could have got pancakes. That would have been fucking tight.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
respect it.
Go to the Waffle House,
right? Exactly, because sometimes going to those places are fucking wild fun too.
Yeah,
like my son. Do you guys have Norms by you?
No, I'm not hip to Norms.
Norms
is diner type shit.
Yeah, it's a diner type, like in Denny's type shit. And one day my son came home. They've been hitting up this Norms spot, and this fool, he was like, "Hey, can you heat up my food for me?" And I was like, "What'd you get?" He's like, I had a steak and eggs. You can fucking steak and eggs from Norms? Like, it's like getting steak and eggs at Denny's or Waffle House. Like, nah, that's not where you get steak and eggs. Like, I'm concerned about this steak. And definitely these aren't eggs. They're like the powder mix, probably. So I was like, why'd you get this? And he's like, listen, here's the deal. And it was like something like, because the sale was like, if you get the steak and eggs, it comes with like a stack of pancakes and hash browns maybe. But if you got the hash browns and the pancakes, it wasn't the same amount and was only like $3 less. So he made the economical decision to be like, well, I could pay the $3 more and then I can have a leftover meal. And I was like, you know what? Okay. I see what you're coming with. So
good job, Gavin.
He's pretty smart about it. So that's kind of that. And then one of the biggest things was I've been on job interviews. I've just been I don't hate my job, like, and I actually have like a good staff that I work with, but there was an opportunity that popped up. Like this year's just been weird, like just all kinds of crazy stuff. Like I have 5 staff members. 2 of them are already out on maternity leave, but I have 5 who are pregnant. and it's just like that's like really unheard of. So it's like having to balance that class structures. I had a teacher that started the year like the first before we started, like 2 days before, she was like, going through some things, I'm gonna go on leave, but I'll be back soon. And then once we got to the soon, I was like, you coming back? No, extended her leave. And then parents were pissed at me because there wasn't a teacher there. And I'm like, and then even the long-term subs I had variety of reasons where it was like, I could not fucking keep a teacher in that classroom. And so then the kids were fucking turning into Lord of the Flies, just taking over the environment. And it was crazy. And then I had this other teacher who's trying to pull some dumb shit on me. So it was like, she moved out. Now I got to get a new person in. It's just been a lot of pieces where it's really exhausting. But the bigger bitch of it all is like it's the traffic, it's the drive. Like it's a long fucking drive, and it's like I end up leaving really, really early in the morning. Like I get to work like I'm not gonna lie, like an hour before I'm supposed to be there
Yep, like me.
because then it's just like at least I'm there and I'm not like fighting through traffic. Because if I leave 10 or 15 minutes later, my drive is significantly longer, and it's like at least this way I can come in, settle in, relax, and then as people start coming through, I'm ready for them. Um, but the drive home, and so that could be like 30 on average, about 30 minutes. Now the drive home somewhere between 45 to an hour and a half, just depends on what's happening. And so it's just like I'm sick of this. So there was a district just around the way, super, super close. And there was a school 5 miles from my house, straight line, like same street type shit.
Yeah.
And would have been about a $10,000 raise too. And I was like, damn, to just be like that close. So I went through all the interviews. They all went really well. In the end, I ended up not getting it, but I felt fine about it. Like, honestly, it was one of those things that, one, when I spoke to the superintendent, as we had like the final interview, I asked her, I was like, what is it that you're looking for? This is a mid-year transition. So what is happening at the school? What is taking place that needs to be taken care of? And so she kind of shared some things. And so even though I didn't get the position, like I've been thinking to myself, like, you know what? I dodged a bullet because the way that the things that she described would have been a lot of fucking work. And so it's just like, you know what? I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to battle these situations over here. So it's like, okay. So that was a good thing. And then on the other end, it's like I do have a good staff. Like every district's gonna have drama, but it's like I know the people the team I've assembled around me.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those things where I was just like, fuck this, man, this is bullshit. It was like, yeah, I'm disappointed that I didn't get it. But on the flip side, I'm not in a terrible position where I'm just like, fucking everybody sucks, everything here, blah. It's like, nah, I still got my people. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a huge sense of relief too, because I felt really, really guilty. Like I felt like I'm fucking my staff over because they didn't know. Nobody knew anything. Like I didn't talk to them about it. And so I was taking half day here, half day there, kind of doing things. And I was like, I'm a fucking dick. Like I got all these people going on leave. I got these, meetings to do and stuff like that. And we're talking about planning for January and February. And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna make it happen. And I'm like, shit, I might not be here next week. Like, and they're stressed too. So it's like I'm trying to have their back and trying to take care of things, knowing in the back of my head, like I might not be here. And that felt real gross. Like I didn't like it. I would have told him in due time, but I also didn't want to be like, hey, I'm looking for a job and then I don't get it and I walk around looking like a fucking idiot,
Yeah.
But the reality of it is you find yourself now looking at the front door. And it might not be now. But it probably is sooner than later, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like the perspective I have on this is it's the right move, it's just not the right time. Like it has to happen. And what I am grateful for too, I mean, I haven't been on a job interview in like 8-9 years.
Keep you sharp.
So this kind of got me back into like, I know what to say. And like I've said this before, and it's not an ego piece. Like I am good at my job. Yeah. And I do have a lot of pieces in place that I'm like, I know how to fucking do this. Because like when I told my director, like, hey, I'm gonna need a letter. Here we are. I'm gonna need a letter of recommendation from you. She like did one, like put her hands on her face and kind of leaned back, and she just goes, "Fuck." She's like, I knew this day was gonna come. She's like, I knew we were gonna have this, and then she like started crying, and she's like, this is a hard hit. She's like, I do need you to know, like, you're a good principal. You're good at what you do. You've shifted the school. She started going through all the things that went well, and even when I told my superintendent, and she was just like, no, I get it. And when I told her I didn't get the job, she was like, I want you to know, like, you are going to be one of the things that I'm thankful for as we, give words at our table, because what you bring to our district, she's like, we are fortunate to have you. If we didn't have you here, we wouldn't be as strong as we are.
You gonna make me cry, Jesus Christ! Let me get to the solar plexus. Don't hit me that hard. Oh my God!
I am thankful this Mexican didn't get that job.
Right, exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, but so I mean, it's kind of
hallelujah,
right? But so it's kind of nice to like at least hear that, where it's just like, okay, because I did take some hits this year too, where it was like, at some aspects I was like, then why are you talking sideways to me? Like, if you value me that much,
yeah,
then
show me that you value me.
Right, exactly.
Put some bread in my pocket and make this drive work the lengths I go.
Yeah, because this is one of those situations where like, oh yeah, you thought everything was sweet, but now I want to break up with you, so now you're like, don't go. So, but so that was, but it did. So I found this out last Thursday. Got the final call. I think my wife was more upset than I was, because she was actually in the car with me when they called.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's cool. Like, honestly, like, yeah, I'm going to process this and kind of work it through. I was like, but I feel fine. Because in the end, it did like refocus me, because I felt really split and divided. And like I said, I was having this like emotional turmoil. Like I already have issues sleeping just because of stress. And now I really wasn't fucking sleeping. And so I was like, okay, now I'm back in the game. Here's the shit we're gonna take care of. Here's the things we're gonna do. Like we're gonna bang out the rest of this year, and it's gonna be fucking fantastic. So it kind of like, in a sense, re-energized me. So that last Friday, just this past Friday, it was an amazing day. Like, because then I was refocused, and I was like, this ain't a problem. This is a problem. We can make this work. We can fix this shit. Like, we're good to go. We're going to go on break, and still took care of my people, where it was just like, you need to go home and relax. Disconnect. Don't answer a fucking email. Don't text me if you don't need me. Like, just, you got to take time to like recharge. We're going to come back after this Thanksgiving break, go on 3 weeks. Then after that, boom, we got winter break. And then when you break it down, it's almost like 3 week cycles. Then we're back for a few weeks. Then we do like the series of like weekends, Martin Luther King, President's Week, all this shit. I was like, year's gonna wrap up fast, but we're okay. So with that, it was like, it would have been nice to be closer to home. Because honestly, I hopped on the freeway, man. I was home in like, I think it was like 8 to 10 minutes, and I was like, that's fucking beautiful.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Yeah. So we'll see what goes on down the road. When the guy called me, he was like, hey dude, I just want to tell you, like, he's like, I know you're not gonna want to hear this, but we chose another candidate, which I think I know who the candidate is too, because then when I was leaving their office, I kind of went the wrong way and went back into the lobby where I was supposed to be. I saw one of my old coworkers from Compton, and so when I saw her, I was just like, oh shit. And so then she put her hand to like shake my hand, and I was like, stop playing with me. And she goes, no. So she gave me a big old hug, and I was just like, I miss you guys so much. And so then I was just like, if this is who got the job, I'm happy for her. Like, it's not one of those where I'm like, fuck that bitch. I'm like, nah, she's a very sweet, kind person.
That's good.
No loss, So went through that adventure only to come out in the end, I think, like I said, feeling much better. Fuck traffic though, but it is what it is. So
yeah.
That's the update on my end. Oh, and with that too, because I was taking half days here and there, then it was like my wife and I just like hitting up different brunch spots and trying different foods around the city. Because then, I mean, an interview is what, 20, 30 minutes? So once all that's done, I'm like, all right, I got the rest of the day. What you want to do? So that has been cool. So I'm going to go into my good to great And I'm gonna say, what I am grateful for is my people. Like realizing like through this situation here, like people really came out and were like, "Fuck, I heard you were like district level." The word was getting out, and so I had people coming up to me just being like, "Hey, I heard like, fuck, man, this is gonna be hard because I lean on you for this, or you're my person for that." And then looking at my staff and how well they are, how much they take care of each other, and then even at home too, it's like the kids are getting bigger. Gavin's in a weird way, even though he's out of the house more, he spends more time with us. And then just being able to like spend time with my wife and then seeing Lucy grow into her own, it's kind of like, I do have good people in my life, and I got to, be appreciative of that. And that kind of really, as we get to this point in the year, is like, and especially like a Thanksgiving week, that is truly like my good to great. I got good people, so that's great.
Respect.
How about Delvin? Let's see, what's your good to great, man?
Just take a time. You know what? Life. Being
All right.
alive. Considering how my past few years have gone, and I've lost so many loved ones in the past 2 years. It's good, even with the way the economy in the country is going. It's good to be alive and being able to have these conversations with people like you and be on this earth. And I think that's very important to kind of just take these moments to kind of just appreciate being alive and having another chance to kind of get back into the game. Because, as long as you're breathing, as long as you're living, you're breathing, you still got a chance to make things right.
That is true. That is true, because it's like, yeah, I mean, sometimes the times are whack, and it's like you're dealing with things, but you get to be still here for the live moments.
Yeah, I think it's good to be still around and, be able to watch my kids grow up. My son's 20 now, my daughter's 18.
Yeah.
That's a blessing, to be able to see them as adults now, essentially. And they still got to make that transition into adulthood and everything that comes with that. But they're on their way now. And I think that's what matters to me right now.
That's big. Yeah, I support it. How about you, T?
I'm double checking some spelling here. Hold on. I don't know if I spelled that right. Anyway, my good to great is, of course, holiday snacks and bevs,
All right.
because it is now eggnog season. There's also various cranberry flavored Sprite situations and ginger ales and so forth, which I bang with. And Christmas cakes is back on the shelves. You know what I'm saying? Christmas tree cakes, Little Debbie.
Yeah.
It's like two things I bang with Little Debbie's: oatmeal cream pies. Hey, hold on. Respect to the Nutty Buddies, Nutty Bars, whatever them shits is called. But Christmas tree cakes is that jaunt. You know what I'm saying? And so to have them return is just it does my spirit and my soul right. And I'm excited to have them and to enjoy them again. Always anew. It's like more of that. Come on, yeah.
All right. I'm with it. I
was just like, it is on the real, man. It kind of like, it is the most wonderful time of the year, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I gets down with that, and I truly appreciate it. And I also would like to give it up to Cleveland Browns third string quarterback Shedeur Sanders for getting his first NFL start yesterday and securing a victory. It is not something that has occurred for the Cleveland Browns since 1995, when the guy who was QB when I was in high school at Georgia, when I was in high school in Georgia, playing for the University of Georgia, Eric Zaire became the Browns quarterback and won, I guess, his first start. So guess what? It's been a very long time since that happened. The city of Cleveland, I chuckle at it because Cleveland itself is like, yo, man, I want this shit to happen because I know he is better than that quarterback we got right now. And but then like I'm trying to celebrate it with the homies and my man Dan, y'all know Lunchbox, is just so glib about it. But it's also, Dan will tell you every time, and he's not wrong. He's not a liar. He's just a realist. Right. That way that pasted, but we'll get some spelling right. But also it's just like it feel kind of shitty that he like is not celebrating this like the rest of us.
Yeah,
because it's a win that the Browns have had. This is the third one we've had this season, so we don't get them. This man who is getting shit on by this league for some reason. No, we know the reason. they don't like his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they don't like the fact he don't need their money.
Yeah.
Because he has his own already.
Yes.
So it's like, so they just don't fuck with him. But we all know what it is. And he went out there yesterday. It wasn't a spotless game, not saying that, but he did do well. Had a couple of like real good throws, got some touchdowns, got some good runs, some good escapes, had some shit that should have been that could have been more, but our receiver dropped the ball that just shouldn't have happened. It should not have happened. When I saw the replay, I was just like, come on, dog. I got to worry you got money on this now, because that seems to be what's going on in these leagues currently, you know what I'm saying, these organizations. But you look good. Look way better than the quarterback we've had out there this season. God, I do not like Dylan Gabriel. I do not. Straight up and down. He's too short and can't do anything with the ball. And
here we go again. Back to height shaming. Okay.
When you play this sport, nah, bro. He can go play up in Canada. Cannot play down here.
Wow.
And
he wants to deport all the short people to Canada.
Wow, that's what I heard.
I respect
it. He's like, if you're under
get those short fuckers out of here.
But to see this black man succeed, come out and do well, already been told so he'll get the start here at home next week against the 49ers. I'm like, hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what's going on. And I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? What the haters say. He has not had any reps with the first team. He just started getting first team reps this week, basically.
Yeah, he said that too.
So that's him getting shit dialed in, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for where this could go. Our offensive line is ass. So it will take a quarterback to kind of succeed despite us.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope I hope he's the man to do it. Our defense is insane. We had like 10 sacks yesterday. 10 sacks. Crazy.
Damn. That's fucking, I mean, for
Also,
any
the
team.
Raiders is wild.
Any team. Like 10 sacks is insane, man.
Yeah. And so, and of course, and so it's like to get out there and do, I'm just like, yeah, that's what's up. So I'm very proud of that, man. And those are the things that I'm like, this is good and this is great. It is of course, like you said, it's the Thanksgiving season. I am grateful for my friends and my family, but I bet you know me. I say that to you every damn week.
Right. Yeah. You don't need a season.
Never a special occasion for me to send love to you and yours and me and mine.
You don't need a season nor a reason, my friend.
There you go. That's just how we move, and it's like I dig it, man. I dig it. Bro. Like I said, it's I know it don't seem like T's been doing too much, but also that's kind of nice.
Yeah,
it's been a very quiet vibe. It's lovely.
There's something about just existing. You know, just
and doing okay at it. You know,
it's not bad. It's not
I ain't gonna lie to you. Bread is tight.
Yeah,
but also I'm this close. I'm so close, Charlie. I can taste it. having this car paid off.
Man, that's
and
what's
then
up.
Just like that breath of relief.
Yep.
I'm just like, yes. So I'm just like, down. It's just lovely, man. That's all right, man. So
I'm very happy that you get some joy out of that team.
Hey man, it's like it's a team I basically inherited when I came here. Feel me?
That seems like more like a curse. Inheritance is a strong word. That's more like a curse. That's like, you ever seen the movie It Follows? That's kind of what it feels like.
So you know the deal. Like I said, I go up for the Cavaliers. I really love the Guardians, and like I said, that's something I talk about on my show. I have really come to love baseball, and I think it is because the historical nature of baseball as a sport. I'm not saying other sports don't have a history behind it, but baseball, stretches back to literally the 19th century. You know what I'm saying? And like the literal 1800s. In case you was wondering, people, the 1800s were the 19th century. I know you're sitting here in this 21st century. You're like, but it's a 20. Ain't no ones here. I know they don't teach you right, and the internet be driving me around talking about it was the 1900s. Well, bitch, no, it wasn't. The 1900s start with an 18. The 20th starts with a 19, and the 21st starts with 20. Because that's how this shit works.
Not according to the internet.
I don't want to say what I want to say because I would say something that's very offensive to these dumbass kids. So I'm not going to say it.
Like these kids. No. Like these kids.
A lot of these kids ride on those little special buses that are half the size of a regular bus.
Man, you know what?
And they got the nerve to tell us, about shit. Like, oh, y'all from 19, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of those little things that fucking drive me bananas.
Yeah.
Also, T, I can relate because, I'm not a football fan anymore, but I live in Miami and our home team's the Miami Dolphins. And these people still have hope. And I'm like, that hope should have been going like 20 years ago. Once Marino left, y'all should have been like.
I was just about to say that left with Dan Marino.
Yeah,
and that shit
once
was like.
Marino was like, I'm
88.
retiring. Y'all hope should have been like, all right, it's over.
I feel like for y'all, it's just easy. I'm just like, all right, you know what? We'll just bank with the U. We'll just put it from Miami, the University of, it's doing great. You know what I'm saying?
They don't do that though. They don't do that though. They like. I remember there was a period in time. I think we're back at that period of time where this city would not even fuck with the Heat when the Heat was winning.
That's crazy.
You know what the problem is that Miami and that part of Florida, you need a new Uncle Luke, because 2 Live Crew really repped the city, man. They had the jackets on, they were rapping about it, so they were keeping it alive. So you need a new 2 Live, a modern.
So you said I need to get the jacket out. Need to get the
man. Let me tell you that Miami
Patrick Ewing jacket out.
Oh shit, fucking beautiful. Yes,
I always hear how Heat fans there aren't really Heat fans. It's people that go there to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like it's like a club that happen to have a basketball game happening.
It's better now. The problem is Heat tickets are fucking expensive.
Yeah. It's like going to a Laker game.
It's like going to a Laker game or like going to a WWE event. Mm-hmm. The real fans are like the ones at home because they can't afford the fucking tickets.
Yeah,
Heat tickets are expensive now. They didn't be expensive. Heat tickets used to be like they used to have a thing called the Zone. Mm-hmm. What was like the nosebleed? It was like $5.
Yeah, that's how like they've gotten a little better over the years, but like that's how Clipper tickets used to be. Like it used to be fucking insane, where it'd be like, oh, just go to the Toyota dealership and test drive a car, and we'll give you tickets. Like they were just giving.
He had stuff like that. I'm quite sure they're probably cheaping in now because the Heat have been. Yeah, there we go. 2 for 1 ticket offer. So we're back. We're back, baby. We back in the.
They got garbage down the way.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Oh my gosh,
that's crazy.
I'm looking at it right now. I go to a Heat game right now. Oh, see, even this is still expensive. Tickets to go see the Milwaukee Bucks in the 102 section is $235 each.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. That is a
lot.
Hold on.
I'm gonna do a quick screen share again, y'all. Okay. This is what I need you gentlemen and you listeners to be about, okay? Friday.
That life.
It's Black Friday Record Store Day.
Okay.
So I don't need you necessarily to go to anybody's department store. I need you to go hit up your local independent record store and go on the lookout for these 2 records. If I have not posted somewhere that I have these records yet, this is what I need y'all on the scroll for, okay? So here you go. Screen share begins. We wait for it to pull up.
All right, Junior Mafia.
Junior Mafia, Get Money. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice little 12-inch on money green vinyl.
Yeah, I was going to say money green. That shit looks nice.
That is one of 2 records I'm looking for on Record Store Good Friday. I have looked up. I'll be in Virginia, so I have consulted and found the record store that I'm going to go to.
So you spoke to the Clips.
I called that record store to be like, I actually will be in Virginia Beach to go to that record store. It is in their area. Yeah. How fun do you say that? And they had that particular record store ends up having very serious rules about how they want to engage with this.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, this is cool. So I'm ready to go. I'm going to end up being late for work that day to go buy these records, but it's going to be that because it's going to be that.
Yep.
Are they like the soup Nazi? You got like a certain way.
There's
you have to order.
They have a specific way to line up. They have specific paperwork for you to fill out because basically they'd be like, if we got it and it's checked up on your list, then you can have it. I'm like, sick. So this is one of them. The other one is, of course, Little Brother doing a 20th anniversary deluxe edition of The Minstrel Show Remastered. The Minstrel Show has been on vinyl. This will be the 3rd time. First time was when it first dropped. The second time it was a gold vinyl release maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And when it happened, Little Brother was like, don't buy this. This is not approved by us.
Not ours.
And then they came to terms and it kind of got approved by them, but it wasn't initially. And so this is the one. This is what I'm looking for. This is the record I need because look at it. Yeah, you see this picture right here. Oh, lovely. But here is what it's actually going to look like with this little Oni strip. You know what I'm saying? Little like Japanese records. It's gorgeous. I must have it. It is the one record of Record Store Day that this Black Friday Record Store Day, because it's unlike, some records are Record Store Day first, some are Record Day, whatever. This is an exclusive. This is it.
Yeah.
These. And that's all I got. And so that is the one. So if you are out and about shopping around at record stores or would like to,
yes,
I need that. Okay. Therefore I need your support. Yep. To help me make sure I get that.
Mm-hmm. If anything, manifest it. Got to manifest it from my man over here. Make it happen. I'm with it.
I'm down. I'll probably go to one. I got to watch.
You got a good spot down there that
I
down
the street from me.
Football records from.
Down the street from my job.
Yeah. So
it's 2 spots over there now. It's another one. It's actually quite a few record stores by me.
Yeah.
Nice, I'll probably stop through.
All right, well, we're going to get into our next session, our next section, not session, and that is what's up with this Teeny's mac and cheese? I know I'm a few years late on it, and I'm taking it light.
You're literally 1 year late.
I thought it was like 2 years, and so the reason I bring this up is because I believe T, you've put it together. I'm going to be doing it for the first time, so I need to know. Give me some tips. Give me some tricks. What's gonna make it work? How do I?
I don't even know what this is.
How do I not fuck up this roux? You know what I mean? Like I got to get things right.
Teeny's a chef.
Okay.
She is an actual trained chef. She has a pretty well liked TikTok page. And last year she put out a recipe that was like, here's how you can make mac and cheese. And Teeny makes basically black macaroni and cheese. I'm gonna be real with you, and she's a white lady, so it's funny and interesting that she makes the black macaroni and cheese, but it is what it is.
Okay.
And so she has a recipe, and she has explains it in excruciating detail.
Like it seems like it's wild simple to do in how she structures it.
Indeed, and how to make this mac and cheese. But then what it is people be trying to make it and be fucking it up, and they fuck it up, and they get mad at Teeny. Also, just why you can't trust no white folk making mac and cheese and blah blah blah. It's like in reality, it's because your ass can't cook.
You don't know how to cook.
And so this year
they losing the recipes.
Teeny's very pregnant with twins. She's a super small. If you understand, if you don't know, Teeny's a very small lady. So this tiny woman carrying twins. She has another page. Is like, hey man. Either make this shit or don't make this shit, but don't be coming to me on some bullshit. I got these twins in my belly. I ain't trying to hear y'all nonsense this year. Fuck off with that nonsense. And you either gonna do it or you ain't gonna do it. Be cool. And I'm like, okay. Teeny, you right. You right. Have you ever made a bechamel?
Actually, no. I never have.
Bechamel is easy. Bechamel is equal parts flour and fat. So however much fat you putting in or however much flour you putting in, the exact same amount of fat. Mm-hmm. Mix those two together. You go cook down your flour basically. Because guess what? When people tell you that they got salmonella from cookie dough, it was never the eggs. It was always the flour. Eggs never was doing you dirty. It was flour the whole time. Flour has to be cooked. So you're cooking it down, right? This is bechamel is one of the classic French sauces. Mm-hmm. Okay,
this is a white woman. This isn't like a regular. This is like a white, like an actual white woman. This isn't like one who. This is like one. Of them,
this fucking broke Delvin's brain.
Like,
he's like
a cup of male white woman. Like this isn't like. See, when I heard white woman making black macaroni and cheese, I'm thinking it's a particular type of white woman I think of in my head. Mm-hmm. This is not that white woman. This is the one like.
She make a fly. She guess what? She made a fly-ass macaroni and cheese, and so with the butter. Going, keep start on with your little medium heat, okay? And that shit got to keep stirring. You got to just keep stirring it, and it's gonna get real clumpy, and you're gonna be like, "Is this shit right?" And you're gonna be freaking out, and you're like, "This ain't right. This ain't." It's right. Just keep stirring. Okay. And the way she has it is, it's the flour, it's half the seasoning and the butter. And what you're doing is you blooming your seasoning, and that's how you're gonna make your seasoning pop off. Okay?
Yeah, because I watched a video of her doing it, and she was like, "Yeah." I mean, because I think that's something people sleep on too. Is like it's always a good idea to like warm up your seasonings. Like it's a different fucking profile. Like when
Yeah.
it's
Anthony put
woken
me
up.
onto that. I didn't know that. My man Anthony put me onto that. So I was like, oh, that's crazy. And so you're gonna be stirring. It's gonna look orange, and clumpy. You're gonna be like, what is going on here? Trust the process. Trust the process.
All right.
It's evaporated milk. Okay. Pour it slow. Okay. Keep stirring, pouring.
No,
you might want to have
don't
somebody
dump the
with you.
can. A little
You might
easy.
want to. I'm not joking. You might want to have somebody with you because then they can pour it slow and stir, or they can stir while you pour it slow. Either or.
What if the people that want to help me stress me out more?
Welcome to my life.
One of those three who can stress you the least.
Ooh.
And be like, what do you want?
In my case, that is a 2-year-old child.
Yeah, I'm like,
or do you want to stir?
I got a problem because the black plug don't have thumbs, so she can't help me.
Should
I'm
I ask the baby? Yeah, because that's the one who don't stress me out. Like, hey, come on, man.
Okay, I got a problem.
So you keep stirring. All of a sudden, right, this milk gonna be like, ooh, I just got thick.
Okay.
Because the flour just kind of expanded with the moisture. Okay. And then you're good. You keep stirring, and then you gonna hit it with the cream because it's also like 2 cups of heavy cream in that shit, right?
Are the noodles pre-boiled, boiling right now?
First thing you do is boil your noodles.
Okay.
Boil your noodles, drain them shits, put them to the side, or put them in the pan. That way they're there already. But I just put them to the side. I'm doing this tomorrow. I will be doing this very thing I'm explaining to you right now tomorrow.
Are you gonna record it?
Are
you gonna be teeny?
No, I don't normally do that, but I mean, if I had to do it for my mans, I guess I would.
Teeny, let's go, baby.
Yeah. So
put on the chef hat.
Then you're gonna add your cream to it. We're still stirring here.
Okay.
And again, this is gonna thicken up. And that right there is a bechamel. It's flour, it's butter, it's milk. Boom, bechamel. You've made one of the French mother sauces.
Okay. Yeah, because I know the bechamel, you flip it into a ton of shit.
It's what's in lasagna.
Or other things.
Yeah, it's what's in lasagna. It's what's in so many other dishes. So
because also, if you haven't had, I think is it the croque monsieur or madame?
Yeah.
The ham and cheese sandwich with the egg and the bechamel.
Yeah.
I want you to post the image of Teeny on the shelf so people can see what this woman.
Oh yeah, here I got you.
I put it in the private chat.
All right.
So the image that I get, can make sure this is the right white woman.
I don't know if I'm trusting Delvin with some links right now.
Because first thing I'm like, this lady like she needs a sandwich.
After last episode's freak off, I'm like, nah, I don't know.
I just want to copy the link, settle down.
Look, man, I need my white women who make macaroni and cheese be fat. like you gotta look like you actually eat the mac and cheese. You can't look like you don't eat it.
They gotta have the extra elbow right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Extra elbow. Got like you might be a little racist. Little racist, but still has a biracial child. But you love black men. Yeah, we know the ones.
No. That's the deal. Now the thing is, she do got a black husband.
There you go. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now she getting it back.
I think you just eased Delvin's pain. He's like, okay.
Yeah, like, hold on, this girl like 30 pounds.
Yeah.
She not eating this mac and cheese.
She got a husband named Jeff.
Yeah, eating that vegan mac and cheese. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Like, gross, man.
The link is being a bit of a buster, but here I'm gonna crack this picture for you from the good people at People.
Yeah, so people can see how I was a little alarmed about this. T's breaking it down fantastically. He's doing a great job. Like, hey, this is why you didn't fuck with this. I'm like,
he's putting that together. Just want to say, for those listening, I put the Teeny's recipe in the Discord so you can see that. But also, I'm going to keep an eye out for John 32 because he said he got a Cinnabon hack that he wants to put the recipe in. So make it happen.
Yeah, John 32.
Drop it in the Discord.
You think? See, look at her. Look how thin she is.
That's teeny.
She does not look like she eats mac and cheese. She looks like she eats kale and wheat germ and stuff.
Her name is Tiana K. Teeny. So she got got a lightweight black ass name.
Yeah, that's a black ass name.
That really is. Like, damn.
And that's her husband.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they folk and they and so forth. And like I said,
Are they both like fucking in 8th grade?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but you said it. Yeah.
No, nigga, we just old.
Yeah, that too.
No, they look way young. Where I'm like, that's you guys are freshmen in high school. What the fuck is this?
Let me see if I can tell you how old she is. She was on Next Level Chef and some other things and so forth.
Okay.
She is. Do they have an age for her? I don't see an age listed right here, but yeah, she like I said, actual legitimate chef. So not just like somebody who cooked.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's a
Trained.
chef.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
But she's not new to this. She's true to this.
for sure. Okay, so you did that. You had your cream.
Okay.
You got
Yeah.
pop, whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You stir it. You get at some point. You know what I'm saying? You'll have to add. I think it's like some whole milk, vitamin D milk, red cap.
Okay,
Red cap around that.
Gotta add a lot of D in there. Very important.
And then you're gonna start sprinkling your cheeses in there. Okay.
Gotta put the cheese with the D.
Stir, let the cheese melt down. A little more cheese, stir, melt that shit down, and then then all of a sudden, you've made a delicious cheese sauce.
Okay.
All it is, I'm telling you right now, it's just pacing yourself.
Okay.
It's like if don't you cannot rush this. This is where people messing up at. They're rushing and things aren't doing everything they need to do heat wise and salt wise and so forth. The chemistry set that is cooking is not being allowed to do what it needs to do, and so that's where people are taking these L's and they missing that. And so as you add your cheese and so forth on, it's going to thicken up to a nice little sauce. Boom, depending on what pan you got it in, you can pour the sauce over the noodles in another pan, or you can pour the noodles back into the pan you're using. Stir, get that little going.
Okay.
And then layer of noodles with sauce, layer of cheese. Layer noodles and sauce, layer of cheese. You know what I'm saying? You layer that in your dish, your little baking dish, bake that shit up, get a nice little brown crust on the top of it.
Yeah.
And it's lovely. And like what I would say to you, what I don't like on the recipe, and I won't be adding it this year, is the Dijon mustard.
Okay.
Mustard is not a flavor I'm super a fan of, and it's very, very, very present for people like me who can taste mustard.
Okay.
And it's like, I don't fuck with that. And if you don't fuck with mustard, it's going to be noticeable. It will be it's a noticeable note in the flavor profile, and I don't like it.
Because that's two things I was curious about was the Dijon mustard and the paprika.
Paprika go hard. I already just put paprika in my macaroni and cheese this whole time. So that's the thing. I've been pretty much making T's recipe this whole time. What has happened is I chose it. I use a different I use the noodle she recommends. It's cavatappi.
Yes.
And what steps would I take? Oh, and I don't put an egg in it no more. Because used to be I could go black and put an egg in that bad boy. That's how everything bond together.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I'm with it. Yeah, I'm super excited to try it out. I think I'm glad you're saying it too out loud because it sounds obvious to me, but I think I would have probably rushed it and just been like, whereas I gotta slow and low. I gotta finesse it.
I'm telling you right now, on the real, set yourself up early, late, put everything out. Do it like you're gonna film a TV show, like you're gonna film a food set.
And that's typically what I do. I got it all laid out. So that I'm not like, where's the this, where's the that?
Yeah, you will know where it's at because you've already set it up and set yourself up and watch as you go. That way you know you ain't making too much of a mess. And it's gonna be lovely. I gotta make two. I gotta make a big one for my family, and I gotta make a small one because my son, like I said, gonna be here on. So I told him I'd leave a macaroni and cheese watching the house. And he was like, hell yeah.
Do you do like once you've assembled straight to the oven? Do you fridge it for a bit?
Yeah, you can. I'm going to cook mine. That way when I get down south, all they gotta do is warm it through.
Okay.
So the goal is I'm gonna have all the Thanksgiving things I gotta bring cooked already. When I get down south, I'm gonna go drop them off at my sister's house. We're gonna go to the hotel, and I'm gonna go my ass to sleep. Or I'm gonna go to the hotel. Got a pool, so I might go swim.
Nice.
Because I like swimming indoors in the cold months because it's just like it's cold outside, but I get to be in this pool in here. So that's lovely.
Cool.
You're gonna crush it. I'm very proud of you for doing this, man. You're gonna have a good time with it. And like I said, if you like it, you're like, oh, yeah, that's kind of fire. It doubles easily. The math is just the math.
Okay.
Twice as much of everything.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm into it. I'm actually super excited to try it out. And I think there's also a possibility that my wife and my son might be doing it. So I think that'll be like a great opportunity for them, like a bonding experience to try to work it through. So either way, it's either going to be me or it's going to be those two kind of doing it up. So I think it's going to be fun, man. I think it's going to be a great time.
I'm telling you right
Um,
now, if they do it together, and y'all can just film
mhm.
a little bit of it.
And then,
Yeah.
so just to tap back in, we put the link in the Discord for Teeny's Mac and Cheese. Shout out to John32. He put the cinnamon rolls in there as well. Now, JV the Monster, he he mentioned, and so I'm gonna need him to come through further because he said we made her crab dip for the Super Bowl and it was fire. Okay, well, don't tell me.
Show
Give me
me.
the link. Like, wait, what are you talking about, man? That's
Yeah.
fucking rude. Like, you're just gonna be out here like talking about crab dips and how they're delicious. And okay, great. So it's Teeny's crab dip, but why don't you give me the link? Send me a
So
picture. Like
I,
maybe you
bought-
didn't do it.
I just bought some yeast John 32 with the intention of making some cinnamon buns, some cinnamon rolls type shit. So this might be just right on time.
Yeah, he might help. He might have helped you out.
It's like I said, I literally just copied yeast the other day because I was like, I'm gonna make some cinnamon rolls, and I know I need to proof the dough.
Damn.
So
All right, I'm down. I'm with it. All right. So yeah, like I said, I'm super excited for this. I think it's gonna be awesome. Now, kind of keeping things moving along for today. Let's kind of get into what you guys been playing. I know we did some game talk earlier. Um, I see Delvin says he's still out here Pokemoning up. You still heavy in it?
Yeah, man. I'm having fun with it. I think it's a really good game to kick back, relax, and enjoy. It's simple. It's simple, but it's fun. It plays well.
Now, are you just out catching shit, or are you actually moving the story along?
I'm moving the story along. I am pretty far in the story. I would say. I've already I don't want to spoil the story, but I'll put it like this: my character is ranked F, and the rankings go from Z. Z.
G to A. It's literally the
Yeah,
name of the
Z to A.
game.
Just the alphabet.
Yeah, it goes backwards. So
Mhm.
if I'm F, that tells you how far I am.
Nice.
Yeah, you crushing it, man.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
cool as
yeah.
hell.
Yeah, I'm still having a blast with it. I got my megas and all that stuff, and making Pokemon all big and want to scrap and squabble up and stuff. It's fun. I'm enjoying my time with it. I think it's a really cool game to play. And, I think this year, and I think based off the things I've been playing, I needed some games like this that's not so heavy.
Hmm.
As opposed to, I haven't even played Ghost of Yote yet. I played like the intro of it, like this is cool, but I don't think I need this right now. I need something that's not so heavy and just light.
Fair.
And I think Pokemon's doing a great job of that. Just like just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong did the same thing. Like just play something that's light, that's not gonna have you frustrated and worry about all this darkness and stuff that's going on in the world. Like, no, this is good for now.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
How about you, T? What you want?
It is Ghost of Yote all day, every day, and I'm not joking because I've explained in the past how I play games. It's like I can't really bounce around and play other games.
Mhm.
I hunker down. I am in the not necessarily the end game, but I'm definitely getting toward that part of the world in this game. And I've gone up and down the map and cleared it out. I think I need 2 more puzzle boxes from one region, but I can go back and get those at any point in time. Because it has a real good fast travel system, like all games on PlayStation 5. It's the hard drive, y'all. It does some
Yeah.
that SSD does some miracles.
That fast travel is fucking beautiful. Like it
Yeah.
wastes no time. Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss the fast travel days where I can go take a quick piss and come back. Now I'm like,
Yeah.
come on,
This
man!
is-
I need to
black
make it to
screen
the
is back
fridge.
here.
Yeah.
So, but I am truly in love with this game. Again, I love it just as much as I loved Tsushima, if
Mhm.
not more, because I love I love this character's story, and it's been very very enjoyable to play it and enjoy and meet the characters. And it's gorgeous and it plays great. I play it on graphics mode. I play it super pretty. I play it on not quite the easiest mode, but I do play it on like easy because I'm just gonna go have a good time.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
not trying to. Some people are like, I'm trying to, get beat up by a game. Like, I'm. That's not what I'm
No.
here for. I'm here for
That's too stressful.
some pleasant gaming, And I go so hard. I bet you how many hours I got in the game. I'll tell you right now, it's some more ridiculous. It's because my homeboy was my high school friend was here in town a couple weeks back, and he was like, "Yeah, I beat it already." I go, "You just golden pathed it, didn't you?" He's like, "Yeah, because I don't play." Whereas me, I'm getting it all.
Yeah.
And so,
and to kind of because I want to tap in on Yote as well, even though that's like one of the games I've been playing and kind of going into Delvin. What this game does offer is you can just fucking hang out, almost like Pokemon. You can just cruise and just do random little shit. Like I think I've only done 2 of the main story components. Like everything else has just been like fucking, helping someone out or, fucking spearing a fish or whatever.
Yeah.
It really lends to like I got 5 minutes. And in that 5 minutes, I can just explore or go to a shrine or catch it's not as, and even the story too, when you go through, it is a bit time consuming, but it's like, it really gives that balance. And I think I said this in the last episode, even though, yes, it's the same world as Tsushima. I really do stand by it's way more Red Dead than it is Tsushima in that, like, what you got? How many hours?
I need y'all to see that. You see that? It's backwards.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that says 105.
That's a good number.
105 hours. I'm 70% done with the game. 70% done with the game.
Yeah. So it's just the way it lays out. It's like it really allows for like someone who has a lot of time to someone who has very little time. Like you can just really, really like soak it up. Because even my wife was like, "You're still playing this fucking game?" And I'm like, "Listen, I'm still playing this game. I haven't even played this game in the like sense of like going through the story. I've just been like, cool. Let me help this fox out. Let me go find this shrine. Let me do
Thank you. It's that, bro. I'm going to fox shrines, wolf dens.
Yeah.
Hot tubs, whatever them shits is called.
I see steam or smoke. Let me see what's happening over here. Though I did have the aha recently because everyone's like, "Oh, thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me." And I was like, "Listen, you know what? This character is a real bitch because in reality, she's a stone cold thief. It'd be like, "Oh, I just helped you, but I also robbed your house. I took your coins. I took your silks."
It's basic. I need y'all to know. The reality of it is this is just Zelda. Like many of PlayStation games.
Yeah.
I'm going into places. I'm cracking open pots. In this case, boxes. Yep. And you know what I'm saying? And so forth. I'm going out there and then I'm going to fight the Ganon of the world.
Yeah.
And I just get down on it. Delvin, like I said, it's not for Delvin right now. It's not like Delvin said, fuck it. It's just not for him currently.
Yeah.
So,
but I just wanted to put it out there, like if you did just want to fuck around and explore the world, like it's built for that too. Because I think a lot of us are still in the world of like very few have finished the story because it's like, oh yeah, there is a story. But let me go do this now. let me get over here. So
I really love it. And the problem is again because I can't just like say how my mind works. I don't really play too much of anything else when I'm on a game. I've been
I'm all in now.
I'm gonna tell you a story about that ass here shortly. I have not been getting so much into Fortnite as I want to, but I have gone and messed around with this Simpsons stuff because it's so gorgeous.
It really is.
It's Springfield in 3 dimensions. The literal first place I dropped, I was like, look. I'm like, oh, that's their house. Straight to Evergreen Terrace, went all around their house and had a good time. And it's just like, this is so dope, man. Fortnite is so dope.
I had heard it was like some insane statistic that was like, there slowly has been like a fall off a bit, but that with this Simpsons tie-in, like the player like base or like it has increased. It was something like 153% crazy like that. And I was like,
I could not even get in it first day.
Yeah,
like it went back to old school like server queues.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is some bullshit. Because I'm used to just being able to jump into Fortnite and go. And
I saw that how it looked and immediately said, we need an open world Simpsons game.
Okay, yes, because I told my son, I was like, listen, man, you don't understand like why there has not been like a remaster remake of The Simpsons Hit and Run is fucking crazy. I told him, I said, it was a GTA clone. and it just was Simpson-y. And that game was fun as shit. And the fact that like it hasn't, that's one they could have remade it for every console, every gen. Put that bitch on Switch. Like it will work everywhere. It's like if you got to play it, you're gonna love it. And it's because of the Simpsons fandom, like people are gonna buy the fuck out of this game.
The jokes in this Fortnite event are for OG Simpsons fans, and I mean OOG. Like people who've been down since like '89 type motherfuckers. Jokes is like, oh shit, it's not Mr. Plow, it's like the when Homer combined with a light bulb to be in Japan.
Mr. Sparkle.
Mr. Sparkle. That's a joke in there. You know what I'm saying? Steamed hams is a joke in here. Like this is, you got to be an OG. You know what I'm saying? 22 short stories in Springfield type motherfucker to understand what's going on here, bro. And so it's just been so dope to get around and mess around with that. I did get the physical copy of Hades 2 on Switch. I didn't even know it ain't even out the plastic, but I possess it, and so that's because I get down with carts. I love a good cartridge, and in fact, I pulled this up and I want to show that to y'all too. Let's do this right quick. We have talked about Outlaws, and I was like, I'll wait till it gets to the right price around the holiday season, and currently, when this
it's the right price.
It's definitely the right price. It's $30 at Walmart and Amazon. I know we don't really bang with these stores most of the time because, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to be good people and not have to shop everywhere. But there it is.
The Switch version is great too. Like,
yes, it is
really well.
Yeah, and they keep tweaking it. Like every week they seem to push an update for it. Like they figured out how to get past something else. And so I'm telling you right now, that's a come on, get down at that price. $30 is what I was thinking. 35, 30. So, and so I'm that's definitely going to happen here sooner than later as well. Very excited about that. Am I going to take this Switch with me down south? Probably not.
Yeah,
I'm always in the mindset that I'm going to play when I get somewhere, and I'm like, I'm not.
You're either going to be sleeping or hanging. Like, not enough time. Yeah, so, over on my end, like I said, I've been playing a bunch of fucking Yote and just like enjoying it, just kind of soaking up the environment. And then on the opposite end, still playing a bit of the Skate, but actually playing a lot more Skate 3 because then my son and I are just talking about like the Skate game is good, but really Skate 3, like the physics of it and the way the characters move and the design, like they should have went with that model. Because that is the complaint I hear too. It's a little too Fortnite-y in the color scheme and the design of the characters, where skating needs a little more grit, and it doesn't have that. So it feels too cartoony in a way.
Skate 3 is literally on the shelf right there. I've had it for years. So I find it fascinating that you have decided we're going back to the OG.
Well, because it's one I've had, like, actually I keep it. That's kind of the reason why I still have an Xbox is for Skate 3. Like I have it and I always play, like that's my go-to. So even before this new Skate version came out, I could play Skate 3. We've actually been trying to find a physical copy of Skate 2 and that bitch is hard to find.
Really?
So so I can find a ton of Skate 1 and a ton of Skate 3. Skate 2 is like, fucking that bitch is tough.
Well,
so anyone got a copy of Skate 2, you can feel free to send it my way. You know what I'm saying?
I'll keep my nose out for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, as for the butt in Yote.
Oh yeah.
The most important part.
Erica Ishii's girlfriend was playing the game, and she says she goes to do this hot spring, and she sees this butt. She like, that's not my girlfriend's butt. Whose butt is that? Whose butt is that? It's a mysterious butt, but it's not Erica Ishii's butt.
Mysteries, the mysteries. Now,
cakes.
I have this question for you. You know what that new? I know you already put a show title, but
I'm doing it right now.
Mystery
That's the
Cakes.
one. That's the one.
That took it. Okay, so I got this question for you guys because I actually do want the physical copy of Metroid.
Okay.
Yes.
So I still have my OLED Switch. Do I buy a physical Switch 2 copy and then hope there's some type of Black Friday trade-in upgrade to Switch 2 type situation, or do I just get the regular?
The Switch 2 cart works on the regular Switch. You're good.
Oh, okay. I thought I read somewhere that it was going to be like blocked, that if I got the Switch 2 cart, it wasn't going to function.
The fun part is that it's both backwards and forward compatible.
Okay.
In fact, at the bottom of the box.
Are you sure for this Metroid though? Because that's something I had heard along the way. So I was like, oh, what do I do?
Sorry. I'm gonna let you get that off to ask you if I'm sure.
No, I'm not questioning you. I'm saying like
I'm
because that's why it
very
was like
sure.
locked in my head where I was like, what
But
the fuck?
I'm also just gonna pull it up for you, Metroid Prime 4
Man, if
Beyond.
that's the case,
Yeah.
I'm about to pre-order that bitch right now. That's why I
Beyond.
haven't touched it.
And it's a good time to oh here I guess I got to put the physical as the word.
Okay. Man, you just de-stressed me. Fuck it, that's tight. I'm with it.
And of course I hate Switch 2 boxes
Mhm.
when they do this right here. But again, I love that we can just do the screen share. We gonna be this show about to change the whole formula. We about
It's
to
just
be
gonna
doing
be sharing everything.
only because it works. And so, all right, entire screen, y'all. Here we go. Let that feed over to Chalky right quick. And if you
Okay.
see right here, it says includes a Nintendo Switch game and the Nintendo Switch Edition upgrade pack, which is basically just a download. So basically, it's a red cart like a Nintendo Switch cart,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like many of Nintendo like that have Switch editions.
Okay.
You can stick the Switch 2 in an OG Switch and it reads just the Switch version.
Okay.
It's the same for Mario Party and the new Zelda's editions and so forth.
Okay.
Same thing.
Damn, you all right? You just helped me with this decision. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn, that's fucking cool as hell.
So when you do get a Switch 2, it's you're good to go
Yeah, you're ready to go.
and have
Yeah.
that.
Which then this kind of reminds me of something else. So I've been using my portal a lot more as well because now you don't have to remote play; you can digitally stream.
Yeah.
Which I really really like. It's like fuck, it's super clean. I feel like it's less laggy, like it's a lot more stable connection because it's not one to the other type of thing.
Yeah.
But there still is a complaint that I have from when I used to do streaming to like my to my Vita, and
Okay.
that is the save files get fucked up. Like
Really?
because if I'm playing, like I never really shut down my PlayStation, so if I'm playing Yote on the PS5, it isn't just pick up and go and they're seamless.
Yeah.
And I'm having trouble even with defaulting to saving to the cloud. When I go onto the portal, no issue. Like it picks up clean. When I go back to the PlayStation, I get the double icon that comes up. That's like, which file do you want? This file's corrupted, and then it's got to pull one from the other back. It's not very seamless. And I used to have this issue a lot, and it actually a couple times like broke my game because then it was like cannot recover file, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I was going to ask you, have you had something where it ended up losing something? Like you was like,
in the past, well, that's my worry now because in the past with the Vita, I had this issue where then I had to basically save a file on the console like intentionally because the cloud wouldn't update in a certain way, and it was just like, what the fuck, man? So I am still having an issue with that, and I've done a lot of searching to just be like, how do I make this more seamless? But it's the bouncing back and forth, or because I never really know when I am going to pick up the portal. So it's not like, oh, tonight's, it's just like I put the PlayStation in rest mode so I can just pick it up and play, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I should have shut it down so that when I reboot it's gonna all reconnect type of thing.
So is that what you have to do? Is that the steps you have to take? You have to.
That's what I found is like makes it like better to play because then it's like if it's almost like time signature in a sense. Like if I'm on the PlayStation and I'm at a particular point in the mission, it's just auto resume, right? So I'm going to pick up to where I was. But if I've played on the portal, the story has moved forward.
Okay.
So they like it's sort of like it fucks up the time between the two.
What a weird.
Yeah.
That is something they need to fix. I had pre-prepared the portal. Guys, like I'm gonna go lay in bed and play Yote, and I have not. Also, I wonder how you said you played on the portal.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bad time with the portal with the touchpad.
Mm-hmm.
Things that use the touchpad don't work that easily for me on the portal.
Yeah.
So this game, which is everything's on that damn touchpad, the map and
no problem,
gear and all that.
No, this is made for, and I think. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the connection's so much better too because now it's just 1-to-1 as opposed to remote play.
Yeah.
It's like if fucking I got no problems because that I was having that issue too with other games where you have to press it and I would have to like double press or like, harder or whatever. This is just like boop, clean. No
Cool.
fucking problem. It
All right.
works really, really well. So yeah, but
And the
man, thank you
portal's
for the Switch
very
news.
cheap right now.
Yeah,
Cool.
they dropped it down to at cost.
Yeah.
So that's a good get as well. It's definitely worth it because now with the streaming component, like, man, it's
Yeah,
nice.
but then, it stinks because then you need the highest tier or the second highest tier of PSN to use that streaming.
I think it's the second highest.
Yeah, I
tier.
was gonna say I think it's the second because the top one gets you the old game archive.
Yeah, which
but
is stupid.
You just need the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good shit. But I don't know. It's kind of keep it moving too. What do you guys been watching lately?
So of course I told you I've been watching these rom-coms. So the most recent ones I watched was Stay the Night, which it's a Canadian one. It's pretty fun. If you have ever watched Kim's Convenience, the daughter from Kim's Convenience is in that, is the star of that one, so it's a good time to have. I watched Love Again, which was Priyanka Chopra, and I forgot who the actor was. But that was real nice. I got down with that one. I was like, okay, people of color loving each other. That's another thing that has been. I'm not just watching rom-coms, y'all. I'm trying to watch rom-coms that have folk of different races and ethnicities amongst it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's what's been proven to be a bit of a, not necessarily a challenge, but has been making for, I think, a better experience for me in these rom-coms. So It's not like I'm just watching happy-go-lucky white folk fall in love. No disrespect to them, but enjoy it. Yeah. We got back to Twisted Metal last night, and if you didn't know, season 2 of Twisted Metal is just as good, if not more better than season 1. And they have been renewed for season 3, which I'm pumped for. You should be getting down with Twisted Metal because it's very, very good. So no joke. And I want to talk about Pluribus on Apple TV. But at the same time, I don't want to say a word about Pluribus on Apple TV because it's so good, but it's also, I want you to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess good.
I guess the best way to kind of talk about it too is just like it leaves a lot to chew on because it's not just like it's not about a virus that destroys the world. It's like it does a few things. One, it's like it's got the Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul vibes. It takes place in New Mexico. Both of those shows had a very lighthearted seriousness to them. Like it just in a weird balance. And that's what this show does too, where it's like you put a different sort of soundtrack under it, and it's a silly, evening comedy. Put some laugh track in it. But it's fucking weird. It's so crazy. But then it's just the way the characters are developing. You're getting new people along the way.
Yeah.
There's mystery about it, but I also love that it's like it's honest, like human thought. Like the main character, the feelings she's processing are like, I might have done some dumb shit like that too.
I find that fascinating because I just the second episode when various characters sitting around the table together.
Yeah.
And Cypher and Devon, you know what I'm saying? I sit there and I'm like, I think she might be wrong.
Yeah.
And I was just like, because this might be, assuming I was in her position, I'm like, this might be kind of dope because if I could work it out, like some of these characters have been working it out. But like I said, I don't want to tell you what that means or what's going on there because it's super dope. But like I said, I kind of sat there and was like, I don't know, man. She might be wrong here. She might be just on some Karen nonsense and not to be whatever. And I think that might be actually something they're doing. Also, just gorgeous, beautifully shot. I was talking to Vanessa. I was like, I need to just go dap up the lighting technician on this show and the DP because it's gorgeously shot, y'all. But that's what it is with Apple. Apple shows they spend their bread.
And you know what? Like every show now has a companion podcast. Yeah. This one, it's worth it. Like it has a companion podcast. I highly recommend listening to the companion podcast because they really do give you the insights behind it. Like sort of one fun fact that came up today, it doesn't affect the story at all. But in this most recent, what was it, episode 4?
Yeah.
There's a moment where the main character they're doing some repairs around her home, and she tells one of the other characters, she goes, "Aren't you the mayor?" And he's like, "Yes." That really
Thanks for your vote.
that really is the mayor of
Oh,
Albuquerque.
no way.
Like the real. And so then I was like,
Man.
"What?"
When she was like, "Aren't you the mayor?" That's the mayor in real life. That is the mayor.
She's telling his lady right now.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was tripping off that. I was like, "What? No!" And they were like, "Yeah, fucking, yeah." They were like, he delivered his line really well. I was like, "Yeah, fucking, why not?" You know, it's like it's those perfect nods, or like, they talked about just there's all kinds of stuff in there. Just like it's so well done, and I can see like where I think the show's gonna go, but there's also the mystery enough that like I don't know where the fuck the show's gonna go. It's really both. It's really both.
Oh man, for real. Bro, thank you for that because I don't think I ever thought I'd go listen to somebody's official podcast, but this show.
Yeah, this is worth it. This one's definitely worth it. And like I said, just from the like mystery of it all, and if you did like a Better Call Saul, if you did like a Breaking Bad, it's not as dark and serious as those, but it is from the same people.
Yeah.
So if
Vince
you
Gilligan.
like that, Vince Gilligan is like, man, he's on top of it, and he learning through the podcast too. Like, there's some intentionality in there that's like, that's why your shows are elite.
Go borrow your homeboy's Apple TV if you don't got it, or go to sources because
find a way.
There's
Find a way.
options. Oh, I can get you. I can get you just about anything.
Yeah.
And if you need mine, just try. We talk about that when we get done.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And then Delvin, what you watching, man?
I'm still watching Deary.
Okay.
It's a very dark show.
Yeah. Truly.
Like, it's perverse, dark, morbid, and I don't want to say I'm having a hard time watching it because I'm not. But it's one of those shows that I have to like mentally prepare myself to watch. Like, all right, I'm gonna watch a fucked up hour of TV right now.
Yeah.
You turn the lights on, you turn the lights off. What you doing when you watching that show?
No, it's not about being scared. It's more like, this is like depressing as shit. Like, because like, straight up the first episode, light spoilers for the first episode, is children getting killed.
Yeah.
That's like a heavy thing, and it doesn't really let up from that. It's like depressing, it's dark, and it's supposed to be because it's a prequel series to fucking It.
Yeah.
And and I like the first It movie.
Okay.
So I like the remake. I like that one a lot. So the second one, mileage varies on that one, but so I was super interested in this show. So I'm still kind of getting through it, and so far I'm enjoying what the show's doing. It's very dark.
Yeah.
But I like the world
That's
building.
another beautifully shot show. Vanessa's been watching that, and I've been like, that's a real pretty show.
Yeah,
And
it is.
I like that it's there was another podcast, I can't remember what I was listening to, but they called it they're like, is this the new shit, what was that? It was another HBO show, Black Cast,
Watchmen.
Yes. They're like, this gives like Watchmen vibe because
It does a little bit.
because it is going through the time and the era, the cultural sort of issues taking place. And then, but it really hits it. This is a very good multi-layered show in that, like, face value, it's a horror.
Yeah.
And some of the, in like episode 2, I think it was episode 2 or episode 3, it's fucking insane. Like, it feels like, I told my son, I was like, this whole episode, you could base a whole like haunted house theme park thing based around this. Like, it would work because all the different segments are really fucking insane. And but so it's got this horror, it's got the racial issues, it's got the mental health issues, it's got the just the kids not being listened to. Why the fuck are you guys in the cemetery? That shit's crazy.
It's crazy because it is DEI.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is like fully like
every aspect
of it is DEI woke.
Yeah.
But and it's done so well. But what I like about the show a lot is the show's cast is very diverse in like culture.
Really is.
You got African Americans in the show, of course, and the African American people who are in the show feel very different and unique to each other, like different cultures and different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Then you have you have white people, They're not just like any particular white people. There's certain, like, you have an Italian white person in the show, you have a Jewish white person in the show, and then you also have like one of the characters, a Cuban American kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's really cool that you see this much diversity in one show, and it makes sense. And you also see how they clash and like gel together at the same time, because there's certain like characters, like, okay, you see the older adults, like, they feel the type of way about a black person living in their neighborhood, for one thing. But on the other side, you see the kids are like, no, we don't even see it like that. We just like, oh, this is just our friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I kind of really dig how it feels very much close to reality.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like it truly feels like a small town.
Yeah.
Like not hyper reality or anything like that. Like, oh no, people do live here.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I didn't like about It Chapter 2. And I know It Chapter 2 takes a lot of things from the book and things like that, just kind of translate it.
Yeah.
But my thing with It Chapter 2 is that a lot of the things they touched on felt like cartoonishly bad, in terms of like, there's spoilers for It Chapter 2, but this is like, fuck this. I'm spoiling this part.
Speaking of cartoonish, this had me fucking laughing later, because in this most recent episode, there's like a young lady and her eyes like fucking like start growing out of her head, and all I could think of was fucking like the wolf from like the old cartoons, or like Roger Rabbit doing a wild take where it's like.
It's a grotesque. It's a grotesque scene.
But let me tell you, that scene is not fucking hilarious. That scene is gross as shit, like fucking nuts. But I wanted to add this in too, because I think everything Delvin is saying is really, really accurate. Mind you, too, very minimal Pennywise. Like, you see a little image of Pennywise in the back or fucking this, but it's right now, Pennywise is not the moving force. It really is all this other fucking mystery going on, where then it's like, oh, I gotta see the next episode. But that fucking show is really good, really well done. I'm into it. And it's also like, because leading up to it, I knew that this show is also supposed to be like uniting like Stephen King's universe in a sense.
There are characters from other Stephen King novels that's in the
if
show.
you've read Stephen King's stories, you realize, one, it all happens around Bangor, Maine. And then if you've read the books, you'll hear mention of other characters. So it's like there's Pennywise in this, and then I want to say his brother might be out of the Dark Tower series.
Correct.
And then so that's one thing. All these pieces are all connected. So the purpose of the show is to bring it together. Also, like, I've never seen Shawshank Redemption, and it's been referenced a few times, and I'm like, I gotta fucking watch this movie.
And one of the main characters is a side character in The Shining.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you for being for having not seen Shawshank Redemption. You know how much heat I've taken for not seeing that movie? Thank you for making me
I've never seen it. I didn't know.
I've seen it.
It's 50-year-old standing up.
I still, you know what? I still haven't seen Titanic either. I haven't watched that movie.
I unfortunately saw Titanic. Wish I didn't.
Yeah.
Saw it in the theater.
So very good. But because of how much they reference it in this show, I'm more as the facility and stuff like that I'm like, okay, I think I would like to watch it.
Do you know how the show is being played, Chappie? Do you know anything about that?
Yeah.
Show, for Chief, if you don't know, the show is essentially an anthology series.
Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of this season is like, I think it's 1964.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next season is further back.
Oh.
It goes backwards, further back in the Pennywise's lore.
Mm-hmm.
And then the season after that is even further back in the Pennywise lore. So it kind of like tells you the story of how Pennywise became what it is, and why is it doing the things like that. And it's really fascinating way to do that type of show.
Yeah, no, they're doing well on it, and I did know about that arc. So it's just interesting how they pull all the pieces in. So it's a great show. Yeah, on my end, so I've been watched Pluribus. I've been watching Dairy. Netflix has a 4-episode sort of mini series called Death by Lightning, and it's about President Garfield. and like his assassination, which I was
The
like,
cat?
oh, yeah, right. I was like, oh, fuck, hate Mondays, right?
Well, I
Love
guess he really
lasagna.
hates Mondays
Love
now.
lasagna. It actually was making all these jokes. So I was like, okay,
I'm
so
sorry, what's it called again?
Death by Lightning on Netflix. I was like, did Normal kill him? Because Normal,
Yeah, normal
motherfucker,
case.
man.
Yeah, I
But
don't blame her.
I like number one. I didn't know, as most of us didn't know much about President Garfield.
Yeah.
I never knew he was assassinated. Fucking dude only like was president for like 8 months or some shit. Like,
You
but this,
know,
and
like
also the
people gotta
people.
hate you if they assassinate you within 8 months.
But
He's
then when
like
you,
he's like the second shortest presidency or something like that, right?
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. But when you watch the show too, like the actors in it are like your non-typical. A lot of them are like comedy actors, but it's not a comedic show. It's not like Drunk History. Like it's actually a drama in a sense. But it's 4 episodes, really quick to watch, but really, really good. They did great like cliffhangers at the end of each episode to watch the next one. And then you just see like the guy who does assassinate him, his sort of character development as well. The way they tied it up in the end, I was like, this is a really good fucking show. Like for some of these people, you just need it to be short.
Did Garfield get Selena?
In a sense, yes.
Oh shit!
But when you realize it's a yes
It's a
and no.
wild thing to say. did he get Selena?
I mean, but the guy
Bitty bum bum.
the guy who did it, he didn't he was never down with the clique.
He wasn't part of the fan club.
No, he wasn't managing nobody in his mind because he was like mentally unwell.
Yeah.
He perceived himself to be a part of this. And so it's just like, it's fucking crazy. But that's a really, really good one to watch. And like I said, 4 episodes, you could fucking knock it out. Something that's come up a lot, like on my always recommended to me, like whenever I think it's on Netflix, or did I watch it on Hulu? I think I watched it on Hulu, but it's on HBO. That's what it is. Is Death of a Unicorn. It's Paul Rudd and homegirl who's Wednesday Addams.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I
her
saw
name
previews of that, but I never knew what the fuck
Okay.
it was. Man.
That movie. Let me start with this. It's terrible, but
I figured it was.
But it's terrible in the like Toxic Avenger sense of terrible. Like it's like
Okay.
kind of campy. It's worth the watch. It's not one of those you'd be like, oh, fucking wasting my time on that. You watch it and then you're like, this movie is so dumb. Like you kind of laugh at the comedy of it all because it's like, the fuck am I watching? This show, that movie was so stupid. Just so stupid in so many ways. But really, like in the end, I was like, it was a fun ride. It's just, sometimes you just need that little bit of like the palate cleanser show that's like, it ain't serious. They're real actors in there. So it's like, I was like watching it and I'm like, is this like they did a favor for somebody or is someone blackmailing all these people? Because
that is the
there is
answer.
too much star power for this quality of script. Because I told my wife, I was like, did I write this script? Because it's not good. Like it's not good at all. But if you just want to watch something stupid, watch it. It's funny because it's just so dumb, and it's like it's fucking because the unicorn as well. They're not like you think of a unicorn. They're majestic and the horn and they're magical, and these are like no. You know what's on the level of is like the fucking Winnie the Pooh horror movie, like like that type of shit. Like
Wow,
what the fuck? It's like
that's rough.
Yeah, they're pretty rough, man. But I recommend watching it because it's just fucking stupid.
I'm just gonna give it up to myself for knowing that James A. Garfield was the second shortest presidency behind William Henry Harrison, who was president for a month, got sick at his inauguration, stayed out in the rain, even though they said, hey, why don't we do this inauguration inside? And he still wanted to do it outside and got sick and died a month later.
Of pneumonia.
Well,
I remember that story from Pawn Stars.
I'm not gonna for Pawn Stars. Fucking watch.
That is literally how I know that story because the guy who's on the show from Pawn Stars is supposedly related to him.
Okay.
And you're like, oh, this is the story, how he died and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, okay.
Now, this one, the interesting, and I won't give it up because I want you to watch the show. Man, I guess you can fucking Google it too. I don't care.
Well, thank you.
Garfield didn't die from the assassination.
Okay.
So you'll learn why he
I
dies.
need you to know his death is listed as assassinated.
Watch it, and then you'll be like,
Oh, this one of those.
So it's a yes no. You know, the assassination has a part in it, but it's a good show.
I mean, he did get popped, but he
Right.
died from, you know,
He stubbed his toe.
We know what it is.
Yeah, you know, exactly. It wasn't from the bullet, but the bullet was made of fucking lead.
Vibranium, yeah.
Vibranium.
Vibranium
Damn.
bullet. Yeah.
Not
I respect it.
Not Wakanda taking him out.
Yeah, Black Panther.
Whatever.
Shit.
Yeah, I respect
Damn,
it.
T. I was trying to save the plot twist. This motherfucker came up.
Garfield actually was a pro, as pro as one could be in 1880 for civil rights. So
Right.
we're gonna put a little respect on his name and assume Wakanda would not have tried to assassinate my man.
Yeah, they would have supported him. You know, it was Winter Soldier who took him out. All right, well let's get into our last bit of the evening. Delvin, what you been listening to, man?
I've been listening to like a little bit of stuff in terms of like mostly like singles and stuff like that.
It's kind of same.
Yeah, that Teacher Moses song from several years ago, probably like 20 years ago now, that's been showing up on the timeline now. I've been listening to a lot because I think was it earlier this year I found out about that song. It's a fantastic song. It's called "Be Your Girl." You know the history of that song?
I don't. Go on.
Oh, this is great then. So Teacher Moses, I think she came out like around 2002 and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
One of her hit singles, I don't think she blew up like she should have blown up. She's a great singer. But one of her lead singles is this song called "Be Your Girl." And she wrote the song about Nas. Because she had a huge crush on Nas, watching him in Belly.
Yes, I did hear this story. Okay, now I know who you're talking about.
And she like fell in love with Nas, but Nas, of course, was at the time married to Khalees, and she wrote the song about him. And what's cool about the song? One, the song is dope. Two, what's cool about the song to me is the beat for the song is the beat from one of my favorite Nas songs. You probably know this. This is the B-side Nas song off the Street Fighter soundtrack, "One on One."
Oh shit! You know I know. Yeah.
See, I figured you did. They used that beat and they turned it into a love song, and it works so well. Huh. It's really good. It's a fantastic song.
Take a bite, taste the worm. They use that beat. That's very cool.
It's a dope song, and it's been blowing up lately because I think she performed it recently, and she looks gorgeous.
Yellow dress.
Yes, and everybody's been going crazy.
Oh, say word. Okay.
And everybody's been going crazy, like because they're like, "Damn, she fine!" Like,
his body. You check it.
And then people are learning the history of the song. Like, yeah, this is dope, man. I'm glad that people are finding it. Like, I found it earlier this year, like way earlier this year. I'm like, this is amazing. And I heard the album. The album's great. And,
I'm gonna be real with you. The Street Fighter soundtrack, I'm not saying slept on.
It's very
but it's some bangers on there.
Look,
that are highly appreciated. It's also got the worst song I've ever heard in my life. Deion Sanders, "Hammer," "Straight to My Feet."
That is a jam.
It is not.
It is a jam.
It's
a jam. It's not a great song because it's Deion Sanders, but it is a slapper.
You go check out the Street Fighter soundtrack, y'all.
Yeah. Also, the Men in Black soundtrack is one of those slap-on soundtracks.
Fair.
Men in Black soundtrack's very good.
I'm in the same position. I've been listening to some of the Lucy's that I come across on here and there on like TikTok. Basically, I'll hear a song and I'm like, "Ooh, what's that?" And I'll go throw it in my little playlist. But oddly enough, Get On Down announced out of the blue last week that they were doing a repressing of Mad Skills from Where, and I was like, "Oh, I have not listened to From Where in some time." And so that got a good re-listen this week as I was like thinking back on that album. That's something you should go back and listen to. It's a lot of real heavy hitters in production on that particular album. Mad Skills, I love him as a rapper, but oftentimes tried to shove too many words into a rhyme scheme.
That is correct.
And it did not work well sometimes, but the beats is all good news. So check out From Where, Mad Skills. Also consider buying the album. It's only 1,000 copies being pressed up, so it's a real little tight release. $30 from Get On Now.
He's one of those guys who should have had a better career.
He ended up being a bit of a writer for other people, and that worked out well for him, I think. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, over with me, like it's kind of saying like going back to stuff as well. Like, really haven't been listening to like a ton of new stuff, to be honest. It's been real like not like music's slow or bad right now or anything, or it's just I don't know, nothing's really been like clicking super hard.
Yeah.
But I have been putting myself into like a challenge in a sense. Because I was talking to one of the guys who works in my district and we kind of bounce music stuff around. And so we were talking about this and I was like, what I've actually been doing lately is going back to songs that I liked, that I like low key liked in the 90s, but would have never admitted, or songs that were actually good, but I'd like kept them like I almost gate kept myself, where I was like, man, that shit's corny. I ain't gonna fucking like that, So it's like kind of going back to some of those songs because he was like, yeah, man, he's like, it is kind of stupid when you think back and it's like, oh, that song wasn't rock enough, wasn't hip hop enough, wasn't punk enough. And so, or it's like, oh, that's for these popular people over here. And it's like, yeah, sometimes these pop songs fucking go off, man. And so it's like being in a place now where it's like, listen, like if a song is good, a fucking song is good. I don't know what to tell you. It just is. And so it's like kind of going back to some of those songs and just being like, you know what, reality, that was a good guitar riff, or the lyrics were fantastic in this song, or like, it's all right. You know what? That one song, I was good with it. So I've kind of just been building that up and just kind of going back to some of the songs. Cause I remember like in that time, it was like, I was already driving kind of out and about. And then just like whatever was on the radio would be like, that's fucking dumb. But then there were some songs where I was like, that kind of is the jam, but not my friend.
Give me one example.
I'll give you, what? Okay, because I am building a bit of a playlist. So let me see. I'll tell you right now.
I have several.
But it's just, it's that thing of like getting comfortable with where you are in life too, and just being like, listen, I don't need to be no fucking idiot. Like, you can like what you like. So like, I'll give you an example of there's a band called the Toadies, which I can't remember what their main song was, but they had a song called Tyler. And that song was really, really good. I was never super a huge fan of Garbage, especially because it was like a super group of like producers. And then everyone was like, oh, Shirley Manson's hot. And I was like, her eyeballs are on the side of her head. She fucking looks weird. Like, what are you talking about? But the song, I Think I'm Paranoid, I was always in love with the chorus. Like the way it was structured, I was like, this is fucking beautiful. Okay, so here's one that's like deeper. And this song would be like, man, I was actually way into this song. There's a band called Better Than Ezra. And
I heard that band.
And they have a song called Good. That fucking song really like encapsulates a time of like being in my car, driving this out. It's what I consider like Santa Barbara music, because at the time it was like Better Than Ezra, Common Sense, which is why Common had to change his name. So it's like a few of these bands and things like that sort of had that like Third Eye Blindish type of vibe, like Three Doors Down type of shit. Like it was just like, I don't know. It was like white boy college music, I guess. It's like a way to put it. Like it wasn't like super offensive. It wasn't like overly like sing-songy. It was just like music for everyone. So like those are the type of songs that were there. And that's kind of like just the stuff I've been going back to, where it was like, you know what, I actually was really into this back in the day, and I wish I would have like just enjoyed it more. That's the name of the song from the Toadies. It was Possum Kingdom. So if you remember that song, then that's it. But that's kind of what I've just been into lately. Because then it makes it an adventure where it's like, oh yeah, what was that other one?
So. I've been hitting these books up lately, and I'm just if you're into some weirdly sci-fi, weirdly eldritch horror type shit, it's a weird combination, but it's a series of books called Odd Jobs. It's Haida Good and Haida somebody and Ian. Hold on, because it's not like I don't have this book like right here right now. Haida Goody, Heide Goddy, and Ian Grant. It's 5 books. It's 5-book series. Odd Jobs, basically about aliens having come to this planet, and it's I guess kind of Men in Black-esque when I think about it. And there's a
Did you say Men in Black ass? Like
Men in
That sounds
Black-esque.
something very
I
different.
was like, that's way different. I thought you meant esque.
And so, it's an organization that's present on Earth that is basically here to basically help usher these people who are going to one day destroy the planet into the planet.
Yeah.
We're like, look, it's gonna happen anyway. The planet's gonna get destroyed, but what we're gonna do is when it happens, we're gonna try to be cool and make sure everybody knows what's up. We got a plan.
Yeah.
That's what this series of books is about. And it's amazing. And it's like Odd Jobs 2. This time it's personnel, and Odd Jobs 3. And it's like, and it's super British. And I laugh because now I really get the humor. I've been watching so much Bake Off and other British things for so long lately that I get all this British stuff. And that's another reason I hadn't really been on any music. I just been back into my book game, and it's been a real good time. So, Odd Jobs, Haida Goody, Ian Grant. You should check those out.
All right. And then my rule, fuck reading. So there's that. Till the day I die. On God.
Well, that's fine. I play with audio for one, and there you go. It works for me.
Well, you know what, but someone's got to be reading,
Yeah,
So
reading's
with
important.
that, just want to say, hope everyone has a good, happy Thanksgiving. Even if you
And
don't,
Merry Christmas, because we don't do another until after Christmas. I mean,
Yeah.
no, we'll do one before.
No, we won't.
No,
Won't
we
we?
won't.
Will it be
I'm
after?
not.
I don't know.
It will be. This is December's episode.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's correct.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Unless you're coming to the PSVG holiday episode.
What is time? But a concept.
Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. We'll see you in the new year. It's
All
going to be
those things.
dope. Thank you
Yep.
for supporting us and showing us love. You know what I'm saying, thank you to these gentlemen for being the friends that they are to me, and not just podcasters, but like I said, my folk. I love you both. I am grateful for you both. I am thankful for your existence in my life and the presence in it, because y'all my fam, and that's what's up. Oh, shouts out to Mike Fowler. I know we say fuck Mike Fowler, but that's the man. Don't never sleep on that. I can say Mike Fowler. You can't say fuck Mike Fowler. Okay.
No, that's a us thing for sure. But definitely, just know, there's some type of connection with him too on the daily basis. Mike's out here, he's living his life, doing his thing. So just with this time and one time only, shout out to Mike Fowler. Every other day, it's fuck Mike Fowler.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're gonna end on that. All right, we out of here. Peace.
Peace.